Breaks some tackles, keeps his legs going. He's at the 50. He's still on his feet. He's at the 40. He's in for a Trojan touchdown.
Your homeboy caught the lead cause I work day to night. I could flip me up a switch and black out straight just like a light. Everybody got their backs, turn best keep me in they sight. How you talking about the dogs when you're all bark, no bite?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Morgan Sports Network. Excuse me. We are broadcasting tonight from Juan Diego High School in Draper, Utah, for a 3A region matchup featuring the Soaring Eagle of Juan Diego hosting the Trojans of Morgan High. I'm Tyler Quigley. I'm joined today by my broadcast partner, Ryan Turner. Ryan, how are you?
I'm great, Ty. How are you?
I'm great. A little bit breezy up here, but a beautiful day for some football, about 70 degrees. Should be nice.
Absolutely. I hope it's not only a great day for football, but a good winning day for football for the Morgan Trojans.
Yeah, absolutely. They seem pumped looking at them on the sideline. They are wearing their all-white uniforms trimmed in maroon. Juan Diego is in their dark uniforms, blue trimmed in silver numbers trimmed in light blue. I don't know if that's the appropriate terminology for the color of blue, but that's what I'm seeing.
Yep.
Should be a fun game. So Juan Diego coming in with a record of 2-3, Morgan 5-0 to start the season.
Yeah, both teams have had some level of success, but Juan Diego lost a tight one against Manti, so that was a 3A game for them.
And that was at Manti, correct?
Yes, and that could have easily shifted their record to 3-2 rather than the 2-3, but Trojans are having a great year so far, beating some bigger schools, and now that we're into region play, hopefully that will continue on.
Some interesting thoughts. I'd like to get your take on this. The RPI came out this week, which is a computer generated, no human element involved here, but here it is for 3A. Grantsville number 1, Morgan number 2, Manti number 3, Richfield 4, followed by Ogden 5, and then Juan Diego is at 9.
Yeah.
What stands out?
Well, stands out that Morgan's number 2, but the thing about the RPI, one of the Trojans' wins isn't factoring into that RPI calculation. When you play a non-state sanctioned game, that doesn't count for your record. So even though the Trojans are 5-0, that game against Skyline up in Idaho isn't helping their RPI number.
In talking to Coach Barlow, he had explained it to me that it would as long as Skyline entered everything into max preps. But I don't know how it works.
I've always been told that when you play that out-of-state game that the RPI doesn't take that into consideration because if they did, there's no way that we're number 2.
Well, so Grantsville has lost a game.
Yeah.
Morgan is undefeated. Ogden is undefeated this year, and Richfield. Ogden, that's cool. I'm excited for that Ogden game.
And the other problem, well, too, the Trojans need the teams that we've beat to keep winning because that also factors into that RPI calculation. So once you beat a team, you actually become a cheerleader for that team for the rest of the year because you want them to win.
Exactly. So it's your win-loss percentage, your opponent's win-loss percentage, and your opponent's win-loss percentage.
So you need some of your teams to actually play some teams, too, that are actually decent.
So I'm going to look at the 4A just for fun here. So in the 4A, Morgan played Skyview and Crimson Cliffs. Skyview is ranked 5 in the 4A RPI. Crimson ranked 7. They both won the last couple of games.
Yeah, and it looks like Crimson has a tough game tonight against Snow Canyon. I don't know who Skyview plays tonight, but we're cheerleaders for both of those teams.
Yeah, absolutely. In the 2A ranks, Morgan played Layton Christian a couple weeks ago, and they are ranked 5 in the 2A RPI. Emory is ranked number 1 in 2A, followed by Juan Diego.
Yeah, that's a win that isn't going to help the Trojans too much on the RPI calculation.
No, it's not.
But ultimately, Ty, I think the thing that's important for me, at least, is it doesn't matter what that RPI is. Just keep winning, right? And when you get to the end of the year, if you're a better team, the RPI is not going to say it. It's going to be you on the field saying it.
Yeah, I think I think that when the Trojan players saw that they were ranked number 2, they're going to put a little chip on their shoulder, and they're going to say, hey, we're number 1, baby.
Absolutely. If I was Coach Barlow, I'm going to say, oh, look at this. They think Grantsville's going to beat you. They think that Grantsville's a better team than you. And Manti and Richfield aren't far behind you. So go out and prove them wrong.
Exactly. Should we go through some of the stats from last week against Kearns, some of the key players that kind of look at what they've done and then look at how they've performed throughout the season? Let's start with Jack Despain versus Kearns. We'll alternate here. I'll go first then.
All right.
Okay. I haven't shown you these yet. I'm catching you a little off guard. It's okay, though. So Jack had a kickoff return for touchdown of 80 yards. He's returned 4 kicks for 158 yards and 1 touchdown this year. He's the punter. He's had 14 punts, 5 inside the 20.
That's
Thoughts
good.
on his
That's
punting?
really good. I've a couple of punts that Jack's put up. I'm like, that's a great punt. Tonight, the wind might have a little bit of an effect on his punting. When he's kicking into the wind, he's going to have to make sure he keeps that low and hopefully has a good bounce and roll off the turf.
If it's at his back, he could set some records.
Yeah, he could.
He'd like that. He also plays defense. He has 6 tackles and 7 assists, 2 tackle for loss, and 1 huge interception against Skyline that set the tone for that game.
That was a big interception. And I love that I don't see a ton of tackles from Jack. You don't want that corner making a ton of tackles, which means he's not having a lot of catches on him as well.
All right.
Drew Korth versus Kearns last week for our homecoming game. He had 4 rushes for 55 yards, heck of an average, for and 1 TD, and then a reception for 17 yards and another TD. I mean, that's a great game for Drew last week. Then on the season,
and he only played about half the game.
Yeah, well, he didn't even play half the game. I think in the halfway through the second quarter, he was out. On the season, though, he's got 51 rushes for 259 yards and a touchdown. And then receiving 5 receptions for 95 yards and another touchdown. So last week was super productive for him, getting both those touchdowns.
I love watching Drew play. He's so fun. He just grabs that ball in the backfield, and you never know which way he's going.
Well,
starting
I love to see him shift through the hole, and it's hard for some of those bigger guys to find him sometimes. And he has 3 or 4 yards before you can even find him.
Exactly. Let's go to Honest Abe Anderton. He's been keeping wide receivers honest since 2006, the year he was born. He has against Kearns, he had 2 tackles, 4 assists, 2 interceptions, was our player of the game for the season. He has 5 tackles, 8 assists, and those 2 interceptions. He is just playing great right now.
Last week was a big game for Abe. I mean, that was those 2 picks. The one was pretty special. It was an awesome catch by him.
Fun to
I
watch
couldn't believe he got his
plays.
arms underneath it.
Yeah, he's also a student body officer, so he's keeping himself busy this fall.
Jack had 1 reception for 3 yards for a touchdown. Rushing. That was the rushing. And then receiving, he had 2 receptions for 57 yards. On the season, he's got 2 rushes for 3 yards and a touchdown. And receiving, he's got 12 receptions for 152 yards.
Playing great in that slot receiver position.
He stole one of those from Boston Zach. Boston's like, I want 30 of those yards, Jack. But Jack just went up and took it. Oh,
We'll divide him.
Well, Jack's not going to go for that, I don't think.
No, but I agree. No, it's fun to watch Jack play. He's doing great this season. Let's talk about the chef, Beck Sheffield, team captain, quarterback against Kearns, 5 for 8, 114 yards. He played quarter and a half. Rushed for 1 touchdown that game as well. For the season, he's over 1,000 yards passing, 10 touchdowns. He's also rushed for 6 touchdowns.
I hope that he gets to play a little bit longer tonight to see what we can actually put some of those numbers up to. It'd be nice to see him get up there.
Crimson. Juan Diego's entered the field here. A lot of cheerleaders on the Juan Diego sideline tonight.
Yeah, they've got a heck of a cheer squad.
There they are. Well, that's exciting. Should we take a quick break and come right back, and you and I will both choose an offensive and a defensive player to watch for the Trojans tonight?
Awesome.
We'll be right back.
Heinz is a community store. It has a little bit of everything, and it is geared to serve our community. We're an ice cream shop, we're a grocery store, we're a convenience store, we're an automotive center, and we try to have fresh deli items, hot sandwiches, and morning breakfasts for the people who need to eat. Because we're a small store, we've been able to incorporate a lot of the community's items. Like we have Abby's Salsa, we have a vending machine from Bingham's Meats, caramels, cheese curds, I could go on and on.
We provide a lot of activities to get community involvement, such as Heinz Harvest Days, 4th of July activities. We have the running of the balls, just to promote community gathering. We're so grateful for everyone who contributes in any way, shape, or form to making this community a better place to live and one where people want to be.
Turn that down.
And we're back. Let's talk about the captains for today's game for the Trojans. We have number 5, Lincoln Gilson, number 7, Beck Sheffield, number 76, Bradley Walters, and then the 4th captain chosen by Coach Barlow each week. This week, Big T got the nod. Number 54, Tristan Nilsson. What do we know about Tristan, right?
Oh, he's got great Canadian heritage in his blood. I mean, those guys up north are watching for Tristan tonight. Tristan does a lot of great things, but I love the effort that he puts out. He may not be the most athletic all the time, but he's always going to give you 100% effort in everything he does.
Playing on the defensive line, correct?
He is.
What position is he?
D end.
D end, yeah. Yeah, he's having a great season. I'm happy to see that he got that nod. So should we go through each go through a couple players to watch today for Morgan? Do you want to go first or do you want me to?
Well, the thing about Juan Diego is they run the ball a lot more than they pass, and they are tricky with some of their handoffs, and it's hard to kind of find who has the ball sometimes on their little dive play that they run, and they also run it right behind their tackle, usually either on the right or the left. So I know the Trojans are going to probably change up their formation tonight on the defensive side of the ball, and right now I think what you're going to see is guys that are coming in, we're going to drop out an extra safety and replace that with a lineman. Tag Rich is going to get a start tonight.
Love that.
You're going to see the interior line for the Trojans need to step up and have a big game tonight. So you got Tate Steele on one end. You got Tristan on one end. They're going to have big games, I think. But if I'm watching a player tonight, I want to see what Tag Rich does getting inserted into the starting lineup.
I've loved watching him play this season. I guess the best way to word it is he is an animal out there, and he's just such a nice young man, too. Here's the Trojans. And we're getting ready for the national anthem. Once this kind of gets rolling, we'll pause for that and then come back. Trojans will get lined up. While they're doing that, I'm going to talk about one player I think is going to have a breakout game today, and that is number 11, Ben Russell.
Okay.
Watch Ben Russell, wide receiver.
Why do you think Ben's the guy to watch tonight, Ty?
I'm just feeling it. Just looking at his body language as he's out there. He's not wearing his pink gloves tonight, which disappointing. But
that is disappointing.
Saving him.
I think you're right about Ben, though. I think he's due. I think we've seen the potential there for him to have that breakout game, but he hasn't had it yet. And so you might be right. I think tonight might be the night.
All right, we'll pause for the flag ceremony, and then we'll be right back after that. Jack Schultz with that rendition of the national anthem. Did a great job. He's a senior at Juan Diego. That was a really good job singing that.
Yeah,
That was a
great.
cool presentation.
Yeah, it was nice to see him bring the flag out, unfurl it right there at half. And it's got a great backdrop. I mean, you can see the mountains tonight. Beautiful. Colors starting to change.
Such a great setting. The officials will gather at midfield for the coin toss. We have Scott Mortensen out on our field camera that will get some shots of this coin toss. We'll pipe in some field sound from the Morty cam, maybe. David G. Halls is our producer today. Samtastic Halls is upstairs on our main camera. Our secondary camera is operated by PJ Williams. And we have Braxton Croxford on the scoreboard today.
Looks like the captains for Juan Diego today, Ty, will be number 33, number 8, number 56, and number 4. I believe number 4 is Mezzanine. Number 8 is Archuleta.
Number 33 is Toby Harden.
And number 56.
I want to put this paper in there.
Lillian Strand.
Team captains for the Trojans, we mentioned earlier. Lincoln Gilson, number 5. Number 76, Bradley Walters. Number 7, Beck Sheffield, the chef. And number 54, Big T, Krista Nelson. We're going to try the field camera sound.
Number 54, Tristan Nelson. And number and number 76, Bradley Walters. And for Soar Eel, captains, number 4, Hayden Mezzanine. Number 8, Antonio Archuleta. Number 33, Toby Harden. And number 56, Adric Lilstrand.
I'm going to toss his hand and it'll drop on the ground. What are you going to call? Tails. What did he say? He said tails, sir. He said tails. And it is tough. So you've won the toss. You can defer your choice to the second half. What would you like to do? We would like to receive. You like to, that's what your coach said. If your hands are kicking out, you're going to get into the field. You want to defend that rule, so you want to flip out. That's what I do. We're going to
Morgan with the toss. Big T made the call. Good call. Morgan will receive, and they will go from north to south with the wind at their back.
Yeah.
I'm sure Jack hopes we don't have to punt, but if he does, now's the time to do it.
Well, it is, but I'm hoping he doesn't get very many more than 14 punts on the year.
Who's your player to watch on the offense for the Trojans?
Tonight, I really think Beck Sheffield has to be the player to watch for the Trojans. With this wind a little bit, it might make it a little bit tougher for our passing attack to have a great opportunity. So he's got to be smart with the ball. Can't have any of those throws hang on you, especially with the wind. Then they could have interceptions. So I'm looking for Beck to make sure that he's making good decisions and stepping up. And
I love that. I want to just give a shout out to Juan Diego High School for being very nice hosts, getting us all set up, internet, etc. Good setup here. We have two of our guys on the field. We have our Isaac Cam, Isaac Buse. He's in the south end zone. We have our Morty Cam, Scott Mortensen.
Yeah, they have been very accommodating, and we appreciate that. That's always nice of them to allow us to come and actually be welcome here.
Very fun. So deep to receive the kick for the Trojans. This kick will go into the wind. We'll have Jack Despain, number 2, back to receive, along with number 9, Drew Korth, back to receive. Right, that's new because unfortunately Jay Dizzle, number 22, Jake Halls, is on the sideline in street clothes.
Bryson Newport will be kicking for Juan Diego, but this hopefully will be returnable for the Trojans. Good angled kick, and it drops right at the
Jack has to take
7-yard line.
That was a great kick.
Oh,
Jack thought that was going to go into the end zone. It just didn't.
It just checked up perfectly for Juan Diego, and luckily Jack got on it, but he had nowhere to go.
I think he knows how to kick on this turf.
Yeah, he put it right in the coffin corner is what that's called, Ty, and that was a perfect kick. Didn't go out of bounds, didn't go in the end zone.
Dave, when we get a chance, can we show the starters for the Morgan offense? Starting at, we'll show that at a break here, but wide receiver on the near side, Boston Zach, along with a Jack Hurd in the slot, 2 on the far side, Lincoln in motion, handoff to Korth. That's Korth. He's out to the 20.
That's Lincoln.
Oh, sorry, that's Lincoln. He's out to the 30, breaks it to the 40, past midfield and out of bounds. At Juan Diego 40-yard line.
Watch this cut.
Lincoln.
Watch this cut. Lincoln just follows his lead blocker perfectly and makes one cut, and he's off to the races. I mean, just a smart play by him. Once he had some space,
51-yard run there for Lincoln.
And offense going quick here.
Sheffield, quarterback has Korth behind him. Hand off to Korth this time. Dives forward. Picks up 1, 2, 3.
Probably 2.
Okay,
but you always like to round up, I know.
Well, that is all I can. That is 2.
But
we'll have
it's 2.
to just go with 2. It's easier to see on the turf field.
Yeah.
Mark.
Yep.
Looked like he tripped a little bit there right as he took off. But Korth in the backfield. Three receivers on the far side. Boston Zach on the near side. Sheffield drops back, looking left, tucking and running. Dives forward for a first down. Down to the 24-yard line.
Sheffield was looking for somebody open there, didn't see it, so decided, hey, I'm going to tuck this and run. Makes a great gain there for Beck.
13-yard run there for Beck.
24-yard line.
Timeout, Juan Diego. Morgan has them on their heels right now. We have a timeout on the field. We'll be right back.
I'm insured.
After this replay.
Hey everybody, my name is Nathan Bingham. I'm the owner and head butcher here at Bingham's Custom Meats. Our priority is to support our families, to support local, and to help advance butchery. We try and make sure that our staff is adequately trained and has opportunities to be able to advance through our company. We try and take part in the local FFA and support our community, as well as the high school. Being a part of the United States Butchery team has given me the opportunity to be able to learn new techniques and skills that we can train our staff and hope to inspire the next generation butchers. We are Bingham's Custom Meats.
Between plays.
Well, I think the Trojans really caught Juan Diego off guard with those quick plays. How about Lincoln with his longest run of the year, 51 yards?
They're probably thinking that the Trojans were going to pass like we traditionally do, but
so far 3 runs.
Trojans are like, hey, we'll run the ball.
First and 10 from 24-yard line.
You're going to drop 2 safeties, we'll run it.
Here's Sheffield looking, passing, and he has a completion down to the 2 or 3 yard line. Lincoln Gilson.
Juan Diego wanted that to be incomplete, but that was definitely a complete pass. Great catch by Lincoln. Just runs a nice little in, and Beck puts it right on him.
21-yard pass. Here's a handoff to Lincoln. Touchdown Trojans. Lincoln Gilson. How about all those yardages for Lincoln?
You know what Lincoln's saying right there with that statement, Ty? He's saying, Turner, I'm your player to watch, buddy.
Yes, so true.
And you are, Lincoln.
Hey, we see you, Lincoln. Keep going. How about the shot there from the Isaac camp, too? We'll catch a replay of that after the PAT. Carter,
number 1,
we're working on that replay. Here's a PAT by Carter Gorham, sophomore, number 39. The kick is blocked. Look at that.
That's number 55 for the Soaring Eagle. Cruz, what a good.
I saw him before the game down on the field, and he is huge.
He's a big guy, yeah.
Lots of quick 6 for the Trojans.
Yeah, not much time even went off the clock. I mean, we're talking a minute, 20 seconds. This will be interesting to see. I mean, Juan Diego plays differently than almost every other team that the Trojans will face. This offense that they're going to face is going to be just unique to Juan Diego. So it'll be great to see how the defense comes out and responds to what they're trying to do.
Carter Gorham will kick. He should have no problem putting this one into the end zone. We're right next to that speaker. Hopefully not.
I'm sorry if I don't respond to you because I can barely hear you.
Out on the kickoff team for the Trojans, we have number 50 tag Rich nearest us, along with number 27 Hanson, 43 Abe Anderton, 23 Leonelli, 35 Ed Kinsey, number 83 Riker Fields, 13 Spence, and others. This one will be fielded. Oh, went into the end zone. Touchback. Jet Larson was also on the team there, along with others. Should we look at quickly, Dave? Do we have time to look at the defensive starters?
Archuleta was going to return that for Juan Diego, but did not. Here's our defensive starters tonight. We've got Miller Beardall at corner, number 33. Jack Despain, number 2. Drew Galbraith, Jake Hansen, Carter Mybus, Tristan Nelson, Bridger Ostrander, Nick Priest, Tag Rich, Tate Steele, and Miles Sydenham.
Good job, Brian.
Had to go fast.
Yeah, you did. 2 receivers on one on either side.
Oh, geez. See, if Dave would have known there was going to be a penalty, I could have taken my time and said their numbers.
They moved the ball back about an inch. That was critical. So, number 4 is the quarterback for the Soaring Eagle. Tight formation, quick handoff. Nowhere to go there.
Tate Steele just stuffs that hole and pushes back, and a great stop there for the Trojans.
Watch Carter Mybus. He's my player to watch today on the defensive side for the Trojans. Number 21. He has 1 or 2 interceptions on the year, but he's a great player. All of them are, but I just have a feeling that tonight might be his night.
Look how close the Trojans are to the line of scrimmage. I mean, we have one safety Hansen back.
Yeah.
He's got coverage duties right now, but even our backers are up filling those holes. As soon as Juan Diego goes, they're going to be off the ball, hopefully quick.
First penalty of the game. It's a false start on the Soaring Eagle.
That really hurts when you're a running team to make up those 5 yards.
Second and 13. Ball on the Soaring Eagle 17-yard line. Hand off in the middle. Might hear me say it a few times tonight.
They fake the pitch there, and they just go right up the gut. It's going to be a gain of about 3 tie on that play.
Out to the 20-yard line.
Number 8, Archuleta. He has most of their carries on the year. He's got 68 carries for 631 yards.
Okay.
Which is actually a pretty impressive average.
Nice.
So Trojans need to make sure they can stop him tonight.
3 receivers now. No, James got 2 receivers on the near side, a wide receiver and a slot receiver, number 17. Play is being called in from the sideline using some color-coded signals. Flashcards are holding up. Hand off. Read perfectly. Bridger Ostrander, my goodness. Tackle for loss. What a play.
Yes. Watch Bridger fly in here off his backer position. I mean, there is no chance that play's going anywhere.
That is a nomination for a Rustic Lumber Lumberjack Award. Bridger, my goodness.
Drops him for a 6-yard loss.
That was awesome. Lincoln Gilson will take this punt. It's 4th and 15. Lincoln is just past midfield in Juan Diego territory.
Yeah, Trojans should get good starting position.
Snap is good.
Or a touchdown.
Kick is good. Lincoln lets it bounce.
Checks up.
He takes it. Breaks 1 tackle. Now 2.
Oh, yeah.
No, he didn't. Had a hold of the jersey. He picked up a few yards.
If he would have gotten to the outside right there, Ty, he was gone. He had a wall of blockers just waiting for him. Most players don't feel comfortable picking that ball up because they know they're just going to get hit. But
That
Lincoln
almost hit
Lincoln picks it up and makes something happen.
I wonder if he thought it hit Hanson's back.
Jack was close to it as well, and so I think he just wanted to make sure nothing bad happened.
Ball on the 43-yard line. Here's Sheffield. The Chef. Lincoln in motion. Hand off to Korth. Gets some nice opening there and picks up positive yardage.
Korth on the carry.
About a 5-yard gain.
By number 56, Adrian Wilson. Gain of 4, second and 6 from the 39-yard line.
Ball now on the 39-yard line. We'll get to our offensive starters sheet here in a minute if we have a break. Trojans are doing some hurry up here. Hand off to Lincoln. He follows his blockers perfectly and has close to a first down. Did you see that block that Keel did?
He had Kill and
34.
Number 68, right?
Max Sargent and also Max Mueller.
Snacks.
Yep.
Sun setting. 2 receivers on either side. Herd in motion. Hand off to Korth. Not a first down, looks like.
Number 50 there for the soaring eagle on that stop. That's Mac. He grabs a hold of Drew before he could go too far.
32-yard line. Enough for Morgan first down.
First down Trojans, hurry up offense. Ball on the 32-yard line. Here's Sheffield dropping, looking. Steps forward, pass over the head of Lincoln.
Just a little high on that pass from Beck there. Just got a little antsy in the pocket there for Beck. I was hoping he would just settle down because Lincoln, if he would have had about a few more seconds, he's coming across that field and he's going to be wide open, and Beck could have put it on him rather than high.
The sun has set behind us now.
Almost time for my sweatshirt.
And almost. We can see our computer screen now. 2nd and 10 for the Trojans. That's the first play from scrimmage that has not been positive yardage for Morgan. Sheffield calls for it. Hands it off to Korth. Picks up some good blocks. Stays on his feet. Won't go down. He's still up. He's dancing and prancing and getting inside almost down to the 10-yard line.
Great jump cut there by Drew. He starts through one hole and then just jumps to the other one because he sees that's open, and a great run by him, just refusing to go down.
Approximately a 19-yard run there for Drew. Here's Sheffield stepping into the pocket, tucking and running. Tackle from behind.
Oh, luckily Beck tucks that ball because that kind of a tackle, that ball could easily be popped out.
6-yard run there for Beck. Sheffield takes the handoff. Pass incomplete, intended.
Looking for Tate Steele there.
The man of steel, tight end on that time.
For number 4.
Well, that's good for Owen to get some run there.
Yes, it was.
Owen's injured, but he's out.
Unfortunately, he's out with a wrist. 3rd down for the Trojans. Handoff to Lincoln, and not enough.
Close to a first down.
Close.
By number 62, Joe Lima.
It's going to be about a yard and a half short.
5-yard line brings up a 4th down and 1 yard to go.
6:02 remaining in the first quarter. Looks like Morgan will go for it here. Official helping out Drew with his shoulder pad. Boston Zach and Hurd on the near side.
Buys the Trojans to run a little RPO right here.
Hard count.
Hard count. Let's get the
Trojans.
Can't get the offside. That's going to be a first down.
First, yeah.
Great job by Beck there on the hard count. Gets the 3 yards, gets the free first down.
After this goal, brings up a first down.
Hand off to Korth. Does he have enough? He keeps his legs moving, and he is so close.
Good stand
so
there by
close.
the Eagles. He was close, but you have to try to push 3 guys in. Yeah. Drew did a
was
great
pushing.
individual effort. Yeah.
Some really big boys right there. 2nd and goal from the 1. Max Sargent is the center for the Trojans. He has Keel and Snacks on his right. Hand off again to Korth. This time he's in for a Trojan touchdown. Touchdown, Drew Korth.
Second rushing touchdown on the year for Drew.
Yeah,
Yes, that's awesome. A lot of running plays for the Trojans to start the game.
I know the Trojans are just going to say, hey, if you're going to sit back and just play deep safeties, we'll run on you all day. We'll take that.
After this kick by Gorham, we're going to see a picture of us up on the top of it. Was taken by Jay Dizzle. Jay calls. Flag comes in.
Offsides.
Looks like they'll take it on the. No, they're going to.
Yeah, they're going to go for 2.
Yeah, they're taking that. Go for 2. Makes sense. Missed the first extra point, was blocked, so scores 12-0. Go for 2.
A little closer, yeah. Go and take that 2-point chance.
Outside on the defense.
Sheffield has Korth on his right.
Can you run the same play? You just got the touchdown.
Why not? Go for it. Nope, he'll roll right and look for a pass. Pass to Lincoln. Got it. 2 points, Trojans.
I don't know if you're familiar with that play, Ty, but that's Hops.
Number 5,
It's a great play for a 2-point conversion or a touchdown.
Well, let's look at this picture that Jay Dizzle took of us after this replay. Unfortunately, Jake's injured, but good patience there.
That's the play I was hoping they were going to do when we were on 4th down before we got the offsides. I was like, that's the play I'd do.
There we are, up on top of the booth at Juan Diego.
Luckily, it's just silhouettes because we look really good in silhouette.
We do. We all look really good right now. No, thank you, Jay Diz, for that pick. We have time to look at the offensive starters. Here they are. Starting for the Trojans, number 5, Lincoln Gilson. Number 73, Riker Hales. Number 1, Jack Hurd. 59, Ledger Keel. 9, Korth. 79, Snacks, Max Bueller. 11, Ben Russell. 68, Max Sargent. 7, the Chef. 76, Bradley Walters, the captain. And number 14, the Hornet, Boston Zach.
Returnable kick here.
Down to the 2-yard line. Some steam there for the runner. He is hit first by Tag Rich and then finished off by Riker Field.
Archuleta returns the ball out to the 26-yard line.
No, that was Ed Kinsey.
Yeah, number 35.
Ed Kinsey. Sorry, Ed.
27-yard line. Forced out of bounds by number
3 penalties on Juan Diego, none on the Trojans.
That offsides on the 4th down potential play was a killer. When you get a free 1st down, that's hard to give up.
That breeze is still coming in from left to right in the face of Juan Diego as they move across the field from right to left right now. Tight formation again for the Soaring Eagle. Handoff. Met by all the Trojan line.
Just no push there from the offensive line for the Soaring Eagle, and the Trojans are all over that running play.
At the bottom of the pile,
Tate
the man of steel. Tate Steele.
Buckley on the carry. No gain on the play.
At the conclusion of today's game, we will choose a Heinz Most Outstanding Player, our Bingham's Bacon Bomb Play of the Game. We have our Morty's Car Wash Clean Play Sportsmanship Award, along with our Lineman of our Alpha Award, and then we have our Lumberjack Award, sponsored by Rustic Lumber. It sounds like a lot, but it's a bit hard to learn.
It sounds like a lot because it's a lot.
They all deserve it. Here's a pass by Juan Diego, complete. Hansen's there. Breaks that tackle.
Nice spin out there by number 5 there.
Drew Galbraith finished the tackling for the Trojans there. Positive yards.
By number 26, Drew Galbraith at the 34-yard line.
Yeah, that was good of Crew to get over there quickly and clean that up. At least make the 3rd down play possible rather than the first.
Looking at their wristbands, getting the instructions. 3rd down, 3 yards to go. Looks like he might be changing the play, right? Handoff on the inside and 1 yard gain. Bring up 4th down.
Yeah, if they change the play, Ty, it's okay.
Lozano on the carry.
Instead of the A gap, it's a B gap.
Okay. What does that mean? A gap.
It's just which hole they're running through, whether it's right by the center or out to the guard or out to the tackle. You can either number them, or you can with letters. Either way.
Okay. One thing, thank you for explaining that to me. And I also need you to explain to me and our fans what RPO means, because you mentioned that earlier. We can talk about that after I mention the play clock that is on in both end zones. You'll see that when we show our Isaac cam and our Morty's cam, a play clock that we don't have at Trojan Field. Just watch for the hand signals. Punt is away, kicked away from Lincoln. Oh, takes a Eagle bounce.
Good job there by Mibus. Run away.
Yes, for sure. Down by the Soaring Eagle at the 29-yard line. We'll be right back.
Welcome to Jiffy Lube. How can we call more for you today?
Whatever's quick. Please, we got a date with the zoo.
No worries. You'll be in and out with a Carful quick quality oil change.
My windows are kind of a mess.
We got you.
Need a car and courtesy vacuum?
You're gonna need a bigger vacuum. Car more. Now I get it. Mommy could use a little self-car.
Jiffy Lube. Car more.
Sheffield drops back. 1st and 10. Pass across the middle. Caught. What a catch. That was Luke Bowerly with that great reception.
Bowery playing a little offense tonight. I love that.
20-yard reception there for Luke. Here's Sheffield. Sends Hurd in motion. Gives it to Hurd. Goes up the middle. Has some blocks. Picks up 6 yards.
Good run there by Jack.
Jack Hurd on the carry. Toby Hart on the tackle. Gain of 6 brings up a 2nd and 4 from the
2nd and 4 for the Trojans. Just past midfield. They're in Wandigo territory. Sheffield steps back. Quick pass. He's going to the Hornet. And it just sailed on him a little bit with that wind. Flag came in. Flag in.
It's a late flag there, and I think you're just going to get pass interference there on the Eagles. Just really impeded the route for Boston and didn't give him a chance to go get the ball. Didn't really need to do that, though. I don't know that that was catchable, so.
It was a little high. Pass interference.
So, yeah, 15-yard penalty and an automatic 1st down for the Trojans.
That'll take them down to the
34-yard
line. Yes, correct. 34-yard line here for the Trojans. Ball on the far hash. Riker Hales is on that offensive line along with his other friends, protecting the Chef.
Going right back to it.
Chef, this time to Lincoln, has it. Has to go out of bounds. His momentum took him out.
The problem with that play, Ty, was the fact that Lincoln was so open. By the time he stopped, put on the brakes, the guy just caught up. Otherwise, Lincoln would have been able to spin around that guy and be gone.
Bradley Walters also on the line, the captain. There's a pass. Incomplete, intended for number 1, Hurd.
Beck trying to lead Hurd on that wheel route there. And just a little bit out in front of him.
I noticed that the timeout, you put your hoodie on.
Yeah, absolutely.
You are wearing shorts.
I dared to wear shorts tonight, which was maybe, it might be a bad choice.
Ball on the 27-yard line. Sheffield looking left, passing left, and incomplete.
Ooh.
Intended for Lincoln.
Almost picked off. It's going to bring up 4th down, Ty.
4th and 3 for Morgan. They're looking to the sideline for some instruction.
Looks like they'll go. Hard count again?
Why not? It worked last time.
Let's see how disciplined they are.
Just over 2 minutes remaining in the opening quarter. 4th on Sheffield's right. Has the Hornet on the near side. He's looking left. Now he's looking right. Pass. Complete to Korth. He's down to the 10. 5. Touchdown, Trojans. Drew Korth, 27 yards.
When you see this replay, watch this. What a great screen pass by the Trojans. But Gabe Whiting all the way downfield looking for somebody to block. No one wanted to even come watch it. Watch him right here in the corner of your screen. Look, he's got to go find this guy. Number 5 just keeps backing up. Oh, that's awesome.
We have a flag on the play.
Oh,
Doesn't
that late?
count. I did not see the flag. We have an injury as well. We have a player down, Ryan.
Is that Keel? Uh-oh.
He's down almost at midfield.
I didn't see what happened to him. He's right there at the point of attack on that screen. He makes the very first block for Drew, but he's behind the play, so I don't know what actually happened.
Well, should we take a quick break and come right back?
Let's do it.
First penalty on the Trojans, a 10-yarder. Keel still down. Have
athletic trainer Fuller Yeager for all the hard work he does for our athletes.
walking off on his own power.
Injured player for the Trojans, number.
Little gimpy there though, Ty. So that's not a good sign for the Trojans. We need to make sure he's all right.
Oh, who backs him up on the line? Let me look at my cheat sheet here.
If you've got a depth chart,
I do actually.
That'd be helpful.
Gabe Whiting.
And he was in on that last
He
play.
was, yeah. Another flag just came in. Here's the call.
Unsportsmanlike conduct on the Trojans. I think it was a removal of a helmet there, maybe.
He has to go out of the game. Unsportsmanlike conduct on the Trojans. That pushes it into punting territory here.
Oh, for
Jack.
sure. We were going to punt anyway. But now we're definitely punting. Because it's fourth down from the dirt spot.
It's definitely a dirt spot situation here. Let's see if Jack can angle this to the sideline and get pin the Soaring Eagle inside the 10.
Down and 27 yards to go.
4th and 27. That is dirt spot territory.
On the punt for the Trojans, number 2, number 2, Jackson.
Great job there by Jack counting to make sure that we have the right number of players.
He's bringing Beardall back on.
And number 11, Case Kinley.
We hear that the penalty was because one of our
Got to
players
remove the drip.
had his grip on his necklace. Here's Despain's punting from the 49. Flag.
It's going to be a false start on the Trojans.
Flag on the play.
The punt was fielded at the 10-yard
False
line.
start on the offense.
Okay, there's 3 straight penalties for Morgan.
Yeah, you mentioned that the Trojans didn't have any, and now
Now they have 3. Juan Diego has 4.
it's coming in waves.
That's 30 yards of penalties on this drive. Okay, it's 4th and 32. Just go for it. Come on. Coach Larson, text him real quick.
This is the fake punt time.
That's good. Why not? Have some fun. So
They'll never see it coming.
there's Jack punting now from the 44-yard line. It's a good kickoff. It's going towards the sideline. It dropped and out of bounds. Oh, a flag. Another flag came in.
You're going to get I think you're going to get a personal foul there on the Trojans because he's out of bounds. It wasn't really
It was
a
unnecessary.
big hit, but yeah.
But he saw it was out of bounds.
Hanson's got to pull
Gotta
up
do
in
better.
that
Gotta be better.
situation. Yep, you're going to get 15 more yards. So it's going to be great starting position for the Eagles.
So there's 4 straight penalties for the Trojans. And that's a 15-yarder. That one stings.
That's a drive we'll want to forget.
That is not one to go watch on repeat.
But yeah, when you go back and watch this game tomorrow morning, fast forward from 1:55 to 1:45 left in the first quarter.
Officials are trying to decide where to put the ball. Finally settled in on the 32-yard line. Jack had them pinned inside the 20.
Yeah, that was going to be about 19, 18.
Number 51, Miles Sydenham on the line for the Trojans. He has tag Rich on his left, number 50. And in motion. Mybus is all over him. Handoff up the middle. Dives forward for 3 or 4
The
yards.
thing about that dive play is you can get 3 yards on it just by the time, even if you wrap the guy up, his forward momentum's going so much that he just falls forward for 3 yards.
Yeah.
Because Ostrander's right on him and makes that tackle super quick, but still a 4-yard gain for the Soaring Eagle.
Second down, 6 yards to go. Under 2 minutes remaining in the first quarter.
Another penalty. False start.
That is the 9th penalty of this quarter.
False start on the offense. 5-yard penalty. Brings up a second down and 11 from the 31-yard line.
1:12 remaining in the first quarter. Braxton Croxford is handling our scoreboard on your screen that you see. He's doing a great job.
As always.
Student at Morgan High. He's getting paid to be here. There's a pass. Complete. Read beautifully by Mybus.
Your player of the game to watch.
Good job, Carter.
He got out there super quick. It's a little swing pass here by Juan Diego. And Carter says, nothing doing.
It was almost as good
all
as
over.
Ostrander's, but not quite.
Well, yeah, Ostrander was back there so quick. I mean,
3rd and long, 3rd and 11, 36 seconds. Clock rolling now. 34. See if they get a play off here before the play clock is down to 9, 8, 7.
I don't know if they're watching
5,
that, but yeah.
4, 3.
I think they're going to get a
2,
delay game penalty here.
1. Yes, they are. There's the flag.
I'm not sure Mezzanine knew that the play clock was down that low.
Well, that was 10 penalties in the first quarter. Well, that's not over yet. So we could
Nice.
still have another. Now it's 3rd down. And
This
16 to go.
is a tough situation for Juan Diego right now.
Their own
When you're
territory,
deep, when you're a running team and you're this far back, what play do you have for 3rd and 15, 3rd and 16?
See what they have dialed up. Takes the handoff. He's in trouble. Pass incomplete.
Try to get a little screen there to 33.
You know who was guarding him? Carter Mybus.
Of course, of course.
So they'll be kicking into the wind now. 7 seconds to go. If they choose to punt, assuming they will. Lincoln Gilson back to receive. The president. Hansen on his left. They're both standing equally this time.
And number 27.
They've punted away from Lincoln both
Yeah,
times.
I mean, I'm sure if you've watched film on the Trojans and you're a coach of the opposing team, you're telling your punter, keep it away from number 5.
Number 27, also a good runner, so we'll see who gets
Almost
this one.
blocked.
This one is fielded by Lincoln, and he's tackled immediately.
That was Priest in there with the pressure on the punt. He almost got to that time.
Well, that's the end of the first quarter. Morgan 14, Juan Diego 0. We'll take a quick break and be right back.
At Northern Utah Dermatology, we strive to provide exceptional dermatology care for the entire family in a compassionate, caring, and comfortable environment while employing the best available and highest quality medicines, procedures, and products. We strive to treat every person as if they were part of our family. Give us a call today. We'd love to take care of your skin care needs.
From the end of the return will be 1st and 10 Trojans from the 49-yard line.
Well, while we were on commercial, there was another penalty. It was an illegal procedure on Juan Diego. Morgan elected to take that at the results.
Just add 5 yards to the end of the punt return.
7 penalties on Juan Diego in the first quarter. 4 on the Trojans. They were costly ones too.
Oh yeah, back to back to back. We were in the Trojan maroon zone, and then we ended up punting from our own 32.
Now Morgan is going from right to left into the wind. If you look at that American flag up in the north end zone, it is blowing. Here's Sheffield's pass, complete to the Hornet. Boston Zach tries to spin free, gets a few yards.
Good coverage there by Juan Diego on that play. That's number 33 Harden on that.
Tackled by number 33, Toby Hart, for a gain of 1. 2nd and 9 from the 48.
I gave him 2. 2nd and 8 for the Trojans.
You always round up.
I always do. Here's Sheffield, steps into the pocket, goes for it all, and it is intercepted.
Had Lincoln here, but he had to throw on the run and just couldn't put enough on that against the wind, Ty, and an easy interception there for Juan Diego.
They'll take over 1st and 10 on the 25-yard line.
First and 10, Storm Eagle from the 25-yard line.
Bingham's bacon bombs are easy to cook and explosive with flavor. 12 different choices. They're sure to have the right one for your family or your next party. Let them help meet your needs.
And you can get them from a vending machine.
I love a bacon bomb vending machine. There's one at Heinz in Peterson off exit 96. Heinz Country Store. They've been ruining New Year's resolutions since 1969. It's a great store. My favorite store in Morgan County. Pass across the middle.
That's going to be pass interference on
Looks
Jack.
like Jack maybe tripped a little bit and ran into the back.
He was in good position, but then their feet just get kind of tangled, and Jack grabs him, and easy penalty on the Trojans. Jack started to fall down and knew that, well, I'd rather give up 15 yards than a touchdown.
Like all the officials threw their flags on that one.
15-yard penalty. Results in a first down.
Ball now placed on the Juan Diego 40-yard line.
Bowerly in at safety now.
I saw that, yeah.
Already has a reception tonight on offense, but now he's going to come in and play the safety position.
Why is the ref raising the roof in the end zone there?
To start the clock.
Is that what that means?
Yep. Reset the clock.
Okay, they did. Reset the play clock. So here's the quarterback rolling. In trouble, pass across the middle.
Ooh, almost picked by your guy to watch.
My guy, Carter. It was a little low for him.
Yeah, well, that was tough.
How about the pressure by Priest right there?
Priest has been one of the biggest weapons for the Trojans on defense. Him and Steele, the pressure that they've created off of their positions almost every game has been a huge for the Trojans.
Priest had a great interception in
up in Idaho,
and then he had a reception for it. Did he get it in on that one? Or almost.
He did not.
He just said he kept running. They didn't tackle him, so he just kept going. Play action. Quarterback in trouble. Flings it up and nowhere to go. Pressure there by sportsmanship by the Trojans.
That's Tate Steele right there.
Steele.
And then coming in late, Sydenham. Or Tag Rich might have been Tag. My player to watch.
Tag Rich is fun to watch. Number 50. He's got the nod for the start today. Rate that extra lineman. So we give up a safety, right, for that?
Yes.
An extra man up to the line.
Yeah. I mean, you're playing all your backers up, and you want that extra lineman because you know that Juan Diego's a running team, and you're going to take chances making them beat you with the pass. I mean, yes, your safety has to cover. You don't have that extra coverage guy, but odds are you should be all right.
Long pass. Despain has a beat on it. Breaks it up. What a play by
Great
Despain.
coverage there by Jack that time.
For number 17.
No chance that's getting completed.
Look at the flag and
Yeah.
the play. That was cool.
Number 17 really had to become the defensive back there. Otherwise, Jack's going to come down with that interception.
We'll see if the Trojans accept this penalty or not. It's a false
On the offense.
false start. Declined by the Trojans. Okay, so 4th and 10.
Brings up a 4th down and 10 yards to go.
Looks like Juan Diego will punt.
Bowerly exits. Hansen and Gilson back to receive. Again, the breeze has kind of picked up. This could be a tough one to.
Well,
I watched him practicing kicking punts when it was windy, and those balls were moving all over the place.
Yeah, once they're up in the air, if you have a swirling wind, it can come down anywhere.
Snap is good. Kick is good. Kick towards Hansen. Fields it right at the 30. Gets up to the 35, 36, 40.
Bounds got out at about the 39.
Returned by number 27, Jacob Hansen.
Morgan now takes over in their own territory on the 39-yard line.
Now let's hope that this drive goes a little bit better than the last offensive possession we had.
Yes, no penalties, boys. Come on. Keep it clean.
Let's get some positive yards.
Here's my guy, Ben Russell, on this near side. Number 11. Lincoln in the slot on the near side. Hurd in the
Trojans
other
have tried to go deep a couple of times, but not to Russell yet.
Keep an eye on him. Here's Sheffield rolling right this time, looking right, throwing right. Has Bowerly.
Good comeback route there by Bowerly. And makes the catch. Great play by him.
8-yard pickup for Bowerly. Three receivers on the near side. Here's back going long this time. Bowerly has it. What a catch by Luke Bowerly. Oh, he high pointed that so good.
Great. He has to come back to this. He has to turn his body. It's just a little bit behind him. And it's a great throw by Beck, actually, because he sees that the defense doesn't turn their head and get back around and just puts it right behind him. Underthrown on purpose just a little bit for Bowerly to come back and get that. Another penalty.
Looks like we have a timeout.
Oh, good.
Timeout, Soaring Eagle. We'll take it, and we'll be right back.
One of my favorite things about personally owning some recreational property in Morgan County is if we have a couple hours on an evening, we can just jump in the side-by-side and head up to the cooler air and the great views and have some good family time.
Juan Diego has used 2 of their 3 allotted timeouts. Can I show you a picture of my personal MVP choice? I'm going to show you one here. Let me cue this up here.
Oh, wow.
There he is. Man, Lincoln Olson. That was it last night at the JV game. He's one of our sideline reporters.
And does a fantastic job.
Some great interviews. Check out our social media sites for that. Here's Sheffield. Pass. Overthrown. Intended for Lincoln.
Intended for number 5. Lincoln.
That'll bring up second down.
Lincoln Olson does such a good job on those interviews. He also helps the football team during practice on some things, but he's our guy.
Camera for me for volleyball.
Yeah, he's our volleyball camera operator. And at Morgan Sports Network on our Instagram and Facebook. Here's Sheffield. Pass across the middle, complete to Russell.
Pass complete to number 11.
Ty's guy to watch this game.
Yes.
Tackled by number 16, John Lewis.
Good possession reception there by
At the 11-yard
Ben. Gets both hands on it.
3rd and 1 for Morgan. Ball on the 11-yard line. They're in the mountain green dental maroon zone. 2 receivers on the far side. Russell on the near side. Hand off to Korth. He has it. Touchdown, Trojans.
Got a flag on the play, Ty.
Into the end zone.
Let's see what that call is here. Illegal shift on the Trojans.
Wow, what an opening goal for that Max Sargent created right there.
No one even saw Drew until he was about at the 2.
Yeah, I didn't notice any shifting going on, but it looked legal to me.
I didn't see
the
the replay.
Does it have to do with the man in motion?
Yeah, it's usually you've got 2 guys moving at the same time.
Well, Canadian geese flying over us, very low.
Luckily, we didn't get bombed.
Exactly. Ball on the 16-yard line now for the Trojans. 3rd down. Hand off again to Korth. Spinning down to the 11. A flag in. Surprise, surprise. A flag on the play.
Oh my gosh.
Another illegal shift, it looks like.
That looks like what he said, yeah. Oh boy.
Another illegal shift on the Trojans.
I wondered if Dave can replay that one more time. We'd probably catch the tail end. We don't see the. Well, we had one guy not even move, so.
5-yard penalty brings up a 3rd down and 11.
Okay, now Morgan is outside of the mountain rain dental maroon zone on the 21-yard line. Sorry, Dr. Clark. This time the ball is given to Lincoln, cuts upfield, dives forward for some positive yardage.
Yeah, just get some positive yards. Not a lot of room there for Lincoln to run, though. Juan Diego did a good job stringing that play out. Hey, I don't know about you, Ty, but one thing that Juan Diego is doing really good is their song selections tonight have been very spot on.
4th down here for the Trojans. Sheffield looking, passing to the end zone. Caught by Russell. First down Trojans. Ben Russell. That was some crispy pigskin.
Nice catch by Ben, and make sure he gets both feet in there, toe taps it on the sideline, gets the first down.
That was awesome. 2 straight catches there for Russell.
Tate Steele in on offense.
Okay, 1st and goal on the 3-yard line.
Line up as that tight end right here. They'd like to pass to him out of this formation.
Give to Lincoln, follows his blockers and has a touchdown, his 2nd of the game.
And they also like to run behind him too. Great lead block there by Tate. Another rushing touchdown.
Was Tate the one that had the block there?
Yeah. They ran right behind him. I mean, when you see Tate come into the game in that position, we're either usually going to throw a pass to him out in the flat or he's going to be the lead block on that play.
Some great camera work there by our guys. That was good to see that replay down low. 9:07 to go in the first half. Morgan 20, PAT pending. Carter Gorham, sophomore. That one's up.
And good.
Got it. Right down the middle. Flag just came in. Here's Ben Russell's catch again, right? What do you see here?
It's a good job by Beck to roll out, throw against his body. He has to put a real oomph onto that. But watch Ben just go up and then key both feet down. That first foot that he got down almost had a chance to go out of bounds, but he obviously knows where he's at on the field and makes sure he gets the catch, gets in bounds.
On the defense.
And I wasn't watching I was watching the replay. Yeah, what was the flag?
It was a personal foul on Juan Diego. They'll take it on the kick. So do we have time to take a 15-second break?
Absolutely.
Let's take a 30. We'll be right back.
Hi, I'm David Lane with Earth Care Landscaping. I've been doing landscaping for 34 years. I started really in the 80s and then made a business in the 90s. We do pretty much everything that is installed in the yard: pavers, hardscape, walls, driveways, patios, pools, sprinkling systems, xeriscape, astroturf. We pretty much do it all, and we try to really custom the look of the landscaping to fit your house. The way we've done our products, people are happy, and we want to please people and make sure that it's going to last the rest of their lives. Earth Care Landscaping, David Lane. Give us a call, 801-510-6968, and get a quality job done today.
Gorham will kick from the 45 this time, and it will easily go into the end zone. That was a costly penalty because Carter was kicking into the wind there. It's kind of died down, but
Yeah, they might have had a chance to get a good return or get some great field position, but that is
look at
lost.
that backdrop. There we are.
Oh, that's
there.
cool.
I'm raising my thing. Here we go. We just had about 500 Canadian geese fly over us too, about 20 feet above our heads.
Yeah.
That was cool.
Wonder where they're all going.
Oh, Dave's standing up. Dave, be careful. We don't have workers' comp. We're volunteers.
We don't have any comp, let alone
Oh,
workers.
yeah, exactly. No, I think we bought those treats at Heinz.
Yes, that was compensation. My cherry nibs tonight, I hope I earn them.
You will. You have been so far.
Good run there by Juan Diego. That was a good little off tackle run.
Some interesting. I did some research this morning and was looking at this team compared to the 2022 state champion team that went 13-0. Morgan's defense this season has held their opponents to less points than that team did in their first 5 games.
Well, the 22 team will say that's because these guys were playing defense. This team.
That could be.
And they gave up the touchdowns late in the game.
You know that team, the 2022 team, only trailed for 34 seconds the entire season.
And it was when it was 3-0.
It was 3-0 in the state championship game, and then
that's unbelievable.
There's the geese flying behind us there. And Nikki Dimes said, "Hey Muley, here's a pass. Take this one in for 6."
Yeah.
I think that's been my favorite play of all time so far. Trojan football, when Nikki Dimes threw that pass to Josh Criddle to take the lead and never look back in the championship game.
I loved it.
Ended up 55-3.
I also loved the play at the very end of the game. In that
Lance Moore.
Yeah.
41-yard touchdown run. Here's the quarterback keeper. He got away from some guys and has an opening. He's out to the 40, 50. He is quick as a cat. Down, runs out of bounds.
Great run by Mezzanine there.
Definitely the most positive yards they've had tonight.
It looked like we had him for a loss. Tag just lets go of him right there. Mezzanine breaks free, and then a great block by his receiver there on the outside sets up a huge run for him.
Gain of about 4.
Solid play there by the Soaring Eagle. They're into Trojan territory for the first time. First and 10. Ball on the 38-yard line. Man in motion. Handoff right up the middle. Number 8 breaks free for close to a first down.
Dive play by Archuleta there. Good run by him.
And he had the 11-yard pickup.
First down.
Number 6, Nicholas Priest at the 20.
Soaring Eagle moving the ball right here now. Type.
Two really solid plays back to back right there for Juan Diego.
Trojans got to dig in and see if they can come up with a stop now.
I think the Trojans are a little winded from that run on that one. So they're trying to catch their breath, but here we go. Hand off again.
Archuleta. This time he'll be stopped for a short gain. Did you see who was going to make the tackle, though, on that touchdown-saving tackle there on Mezzanine?
I'm guessing it was Mybus.
No. It was Nick Priest.
Oh, Nick Priest, yeah.
Nick Priest ran him down.
He is fast. The fastest player on the team is Jack Despain and Jake Halls. They're both within a 10th.
Really?
Small basis point, 100. There we go. That's the
100.
number I was looking for on the timed 40. Unfortunately, Jake Halls is on the sideline in street clothes. Also missing Jace Nye, Fedite, Owen Gilson, Carter DeBruin. Have some younger players also injured. Nowhere to go that time.
Archuleta on the handoff again.
He's the one that you mentioned earlier, the leading rusher.
He is the leading rusher for Juan Diego on the
yards.
year. He has 68 carries for 631 yards before tonight.
Here's our Muley Bear report. We have the Nilsson brothers for Tate Dial 1, for Zach Dial 3. They've both answered the call. Now we're in the MTC serving missions. Tate on the right there is going to the Philippines. Zach to Georgia, Atlanta, Georgia. Fun to
Cool
see.
picture.
Got that today from her mom. I re-listened to that interview that I did with Tate and Zach after that state championship game in 22. And, you know, we like to say for Tate, dial 1, for Zach, dial 3. And I asked Tate about it. And he said, I said, what did you do? He's like, I just kept answering the call. Good stop there by the Trojan defense.
That was super fun for those two to be able to play together all of those years and have a good run together. That's neat when you get to play with your literal brother, right?
So cool. We talked last night during the JV game that we need to create a little pedigree chart for the Trojan team. There's a lot of brothers that are playing, and who's cousin and all this stuff. I need your help on that.
39-yard field goal attempt here.
Okay, here we go.
Let's see what we got.
The kick is up and
no good.
No good. That was close. He had the distance.
Just wide left.
Morgan will take over. 4:37 to go. We have time to take a quick break, Dave.
What does it take to keep a community running? Drive, connection, and spark. Someone who knows how you're wired. Because sometimes it takes more than tools, skill, and grit to be successful. It takes people you can rely on to find the road ahead. This is Community Banking, D.L. Evans Bank, since 1904.
Morgan takes over on the 20-yard line. There's the chef, low snap, handles it, looking, passing, complete to Gilson to the 40-yard line, 20-yard pickup.
Unfortunately, Lincoln's not able to keep his feet here on this reception. If he does, he might be gone. But a great catch by Link.
That was definitely some crispy pigskin right there.
16 was coming in to make the tackle for Juan Diego, but I have faith that Lincoln was going to get away from him.
1st and 10 for the Trojans now on the 40-yard line. Pass complete to Hurd. He's out to the 45. Dives forward to the 50-yard line, close to a first down.
Number 16 on that tackle. That's a good tackle there by him.
First down
by
right
Lewis.
at midfield. Trips on this near side. Here's Schaff looking to the right. Steps into the pocket, goes into the middle, down to the 40. Has the 10, has the sideline, gets a 15-yard run there for the Chef.
Great decision by Beck to step up, and Juan Diego was coming from the backside looking to potentially get a sack, and he gets a nice gain out of that.
Now the Trojans, 3 straight first downs, ball on the 39-yard line. Max accidentally bumped it with his shoe.
Ball's not on 39 anymore.
No, now it is. We're back. 4:07 until half. Morgan 21, Juan Diego 0.
34.
Oh, the 34. Thank you. 34-yard line. The Chef looking right, now left. Pass incomplete, broken up.
Dangerous pass there.
Number 50.
Great coverage there on that screen pass by him. That's Mack again on that pressure. Breaks up that pass. Almost picks it off.
Trojans have passed the ball 17 times. And rushed 15 times this game so far. 2nd and 10. Chef looking across the middle, has him. What a play to Lincoln down to the 15-yard line. Again, some more crispy pigskin for Lincoln.
I just heard the PA announcer say that number 50 was Jaeger, but he's not Jaeger on our list, so hopefully we're saying that correctly.
There's Sheffield looking, passing. Oh, that's intercepted.
Oh, man.
Touchdown saving tackle. I heard.
We've had some trouble on that pass all year, Ty. You have to have a really strong arm to throw that pass out there all the way across the field. And that's the 3rd or 4th time that the defense has just been able to step up and get an easy pick.
2 turnovers caused by Juan Diego. They have not turned the ball over yet in this game.
First and 10.
They have not.
From the 19-yard line.
They've only thrown one interception on the year. Now, they obviously don't throw very much, but
See what they do here with 3:44 remaining. Middle, run, 2 yards.
that's right where we wanted to score again right before halftime, too. Hopefully we can get the ball back here really quick to get one more touchdown.
2nd and 8. When we have a minute, I'm going to put up that Muley Bear report again so you can get another look at the Nilsson brothers. Clock rolling. Just over 3 minutes until half. Looks like there's a lot of young kids, football teams going to do something at halftime. They're lined up in the end zone there. We have some 100-yard interviews we'll play at halftime, so stick around for that. Quarterback keep pitches it back. Wow. Nick Reese. Good night. Nicholas Reese.
Unfortunately, Archuleta is down after that hit, though.
That's too bad, darn it.
That was a big hit by Nick. And Archuleta,
right when he turned to go the other way, was spinning.
Hopefully he's okay. He is going to get up.
He's up. He popped up quick right there.
Probably just knocked the wind out of him, but that was a big hit there by Nick Priest.
Well, I'm glad he's okay. That's scary. Trojans have taken a timeout. We'll take it. Be right back.
Welcome to Morty's Car Wash. Whether you prefer an automatic bay with our touch-free or soft touch bays, or prefer to get hands-on and use our self-serve bays, we've got you covered. But enough talk, let's put it to the test. Let's go! Oh yeah, let's go. Well, the results speak for themselves. Come on down to Morty's Car Wash in South Weaver and join the family.
Third down here for Juan Diego.
Don't go away for halftime. We have 3 100-yard interviews. One with Ben Russell, one with Lincoln Gilson, and one with Jack Despain. Another timeout. Coach Barlow is on the field, meeting up with the other coach. Here's the Nilsson brothers again. Coaches conference on at midfield. What's this about, right?
I'm not sure, but both coaches. It's not very common that you have both coaches come out to speak with the referees in a timeout.
Can you read lips?
I cannot, but we have a great view of it.
Coach Barlow, I'm trying to read his body language. Refs are smiling.
I think it's just kind of making sure everyone's on the same page here, and
maybe they're talking about where they're going to go to dinner after the game.
Yeah.
The athletic director at Juan Diego was the head coach out there. He was nice as pie. He came up to the booth yesterday. We had a good visit. He said he'd get us all hooked up here. Not sure what's happening. The teams are now huddling. Let's look at the Muley Bear report again. Let's have some fun. For Tate, dial 1. Tate Nilsson, Zach Nilsson, members of the 2022 state champion football team, 13-0. Now they're both serving missions. Tate is on his way to the Philippines, Tagalog language. Zach is on his way to the Georgia Atlanta North mission, English speaking. Zach entered the MTC. He's on the left in that picture. He's headed to Provo yesterday. Sorry you had to see that, Russ. His dad, Russ, might be tearing up right now. Well, the whole Trojan team was on the field right there during that timeout. Every player, every coach.
I'm sure the refs are just probably trying to avoid any kind of conflict. Just telling them both to keep their heads. But I'm not sure.
Okay, here we go. 3rd and 10 for Juan Diego. We'll see if we can figure out what that little huddle thing was about. Nah, don't worry about it. We're good. Move on. Let's look at the Muley Bear report. I actually have another report to.
You have multiple?
Well, it's just some other good stuff.
Oh, other good stuff. Okay.
Do we have time for some other good stuff, Dave? I don't know. The officials are now getting into place.
Here we go. We're going to play some football.
My players might have to stretch out again. I know the officials should. Here we go. Not as many penalties this quarter. Quarterback keeper looking, passing, going all the way across the field. Miller, Beardall breaking it up. Number 33 for the Trojans.
Great coverage there by Miller. And I love the fact that he turns his head and looks for the ball. That's when a lot of DBs get in trouble or get pass interference, when they don't turn and try to locate the ball. But Miller, you can see, has his head turned the whole time and plays the ball. Great job by him.
Looked like the offensive player ended up playing defense there.
Yeah, he did. I think Miller could have come up with a pick if he had.
He had 2 picks the other day.
Yeah.
It's fun. And a fumble recovery. It's one of our players of the game.
Brings up 4th down, and they'll be punting.
Again, Hansen and Gilson are both back. This kick is a good kick with the wind behind it. Fielded by Hansen at the 35. Tries to juke a guy. Does. Breaks free. He's out to the 50. And out of bounds at the 40-yard line. Good play there. 20-yard return.
Nice return by Jake.
Out of bounds.
Now we've got a man down here on the sideline for Juan Diego.
Here's his move. Look at this move.
Whoop!
That's a
There
dangerous
he goes.
move,
Whoop!
but it worked. Yeah, I like the sound.
You got to make that sound when you have that kind of play.
I think it's because you had some licorice. You could make that sound. From Hines. We have an injured player. Should we take a quick break, Dave, and we'll be right back?
Hi, I'm Brett Mills. I've been in the mortgage banking industry for almost 25 years. And what I love about this career is people really don't call me for a mortgage. They call me because they've got a dream. And that dream maybe I want to work less and be with my kids more. Perhaps I need to trim my budget up. Perhaps I want to change the type of house that I'm in or the floor plan, or maybe I'm looking for an investment property to change my lifestyle. All these are dreams. And that's really what I'm trying to get at. And so call me with your dream, your concerns, your challenges. We have over 400 products really to meet your needs. And so that's what makes me tick. I love Morgan Valley, love being a part of this community, and I want to be there to help fulfill your dreams.
Do we have time to take a look at our female athlete of the month? Morgan Sports Network?
Absolutely.
Let's take a look and celebrate Macy Burton. Why is all this other stuff on my screen here? There we go. There we go. Now we're talking. Girls soccer, she's playing great. The girls soccer team is currently 7-5, led by Coach Brian Searle in his 11th season. Has a 69% win percentage as head coach and 3 state championships.
Nice. They had a couple of big wins by some wide margins last week. Win over South Summit and Grantsville.
Let's look at our male athlete of the month. That's Bradley Walters, the captain, number 76. He is our Guild Morgan Sports Network male athlete of the month, the captain.
He looks like an athlete of the month in that picture. I like it.
I've already asked him if he'd be my bodyguard if I ever need one. He said he would.
He'd be a good choice.
At the same time, I love his attitude. I talked to him before the game last week, and I said, what are you going to work on today, Bradley? He's like, my goal is to not get any penalties called on me all season. That's a team player.
Has he done that so far?
I think so.
Cool.
I'm gonna say yes.
Here we go. 1st and 10 for the Trojans.
2 minutes and 24 seconds. Hand off to Korth. Has a wide open gap. Makes a move. Gets out to the 30. Gets to the edge of the 25-20. Cuts in down to the 15-yard line. 24-yard run there for Drew. That's Drew's 7th carry.
Great vision here by Drew
already.
to pop that outside and get an extra 10, 15 yards off of that.
How about the blocking he received there from the line?
Got multiple guys on the field. We're going to have a timeout, though, to prevent the penalty.
Well, we'll take it. We'll be after we see this run. Let's look who have those blocks. There's Bradley with a nice one.
Tate Steele out there.
Tate Steele, number 72, of course.
Whiting.
doing a great job. Boston Zach clearing some space for him out there. Good job, Boston. Well,
I just thought of that too. Is Ledger back in? Or is he out
I
still?
can't. Did you bring your binoculars?
I did, but as soon as we come out here for this offensive possession, I'll check and see if he's out.
Okay, according to our insiders, he is still out.
Darn it.
Not sure what his status is, but we'll try to find out during halftime and let you know. Here's this run again.
Great stiff arm by Drew and also a nice cut outside.
From the 17-yard line.
All on the 17-yard line. Handoff to Korth. Tate Steele thought he had the ball. He was going to go for 6. Some positive yardage there, though. 3-yard gain for Drew. His 8th carry. 2nd down. This one goes to Lincoln. Dives forward for a couple yards.
On the carry, tackle made by number 56, Adric Lewis.
Clock rolling.
It's a 3rd down and 3 yards to go from the 10. 3rd down.
3rd and 3. Beck keeps this one. Tries to get to the edge. Cuts upfield. Does he have enough?
It's close.
This is very
super close.
I'll stop the clock.
Sheffield on the keeper. Tackle made by number 15.
That's Sheffield's 4th running play.
John Lewis.
It was a design. Was that what you call an RPO? Right?
No, because Beck didn't. It was a run all the way. He wasn't looking to pass that.
Okay, 1st and goal. It was just an R.
There was no passing option on that play.
Ball on the 7 for number 7, hard count, and flags are in.
Tate went across the line, so let's see if he was.
5-yard penalty.
Morgan, with that penalty, just surpassed Juan Diego for more penalties.
Well, we did get the 1st down, but now we're going to have a little bit longer to go.
Yeah, it was 1st and goal from the 7. Now we'll go 1st and goal from the 12. Number 12 on the JV team during the JV game, Chase Allen was our MVP. Pass. Complete to Gilson. He's at the 10.
He's in.
5. Touchdown Trojans. He dove in. Lincoln Gilson. Touchdown Trojans. 12 yards.
Now that, I thought he was going to get in anyway, but that's with style. Lincoln says, I am not going to be denied. You think you're going to tackle me down low? Nope. I'm going up top, and I am going in the end zone.
Number 29.
Love this play.
Ryler Jordan.
So good.
Yeah.
Little pixelated. Sorry about that. Here's the extra point. Up and got it.
That was Dave's fault. We didn't get here early enough for him to make sure that. Oh, he's going to blame it on the wireless?
Yeah. You know, Lincoln has 3 touchdowns in today's game, right?
I thought if we could have gotten here like at 4 o'clock, we wouldn't have had that happen. 3 touchdowns for Lincoln. This is going to be a great night for him.
Let's take a look at the state championship history of the Morgan High football team. Dave, if we could go to the this state championship history, starting in 1940, then 1977, 1979, 1983, 93, 97, 2019, 2022. There's a spot open for 2024.
Absolutely. That 40 year was a great year.
I love that year.
You guys remember it, right?
I forgot about that year. 33 seconds to go. Stick with us for the 100-yard interviews. David had a chance to walk 100 yards with Ben Russell, senior, number 11. I had a chance to walk with number 2, Jack Despain. And Mike had a chance to walk with number 5, Lincoln Gilson, who has 3 touchdowns in today's game. 2 rushing, 1 passing or receiving. Will he take a kick to the house today? All fielded and bobbled, but out at the 15, 20. What a tackle by the Trojans. Riker Fields.
Great coverage there by Riker.
Number 83, Riker Fields. Senior.
Gets downfield quick and makes a great
He's
tackle.
fast. He's got to be one of the speedy guys on the team, I'm guessing.
Plays volleyball as well.
Oh, does he? Okay.
Yeah.
Men's volleyball or boys or men's, I don't know. Anyway, boys volleyball, high school, play in the spring, competes with baseball and track.
Yep.
Did you go to some of those games?
I did. I went to a couple of them.
You
And
cover those this year at
super
MSN?
fun. Yeah, we can.
Quarterback rolling, throwing, hot.
One of the few pass plays there for Juan Diego, but it's completed with a good gain.
For gain of 6. For gain of 7.
7-yard pickup.
Second one.
Yeah, they gave him 9.
That's Braylon Fail on that reception.
28-yard line.
Young Power Sports is Morgan's authorized service and sales for Polaris and Kawasaki. Well, that's the end of the first half. Morgan 28, Juan Diego 0. Well, Dave, you want to run with the 100-yard interviews, or let's watch the team exit the field if we can a little bit. Galbro. So 15 minutes halftime. Just started the clock.
Hey Trojan fans, we're here with number 11, Ben Russell, wide receiver, Trojan football. Let's walk 100 yards.
All right, let's do it.
So Ben, tell us a little bit about yourself. Tell us about your family.
Well, honestly, just everyone, not really that much into sports, you know. Dad got me into football, and I don't know if I would have played it without him. I don't know, he kind of made me love the game, so I give it all to him. But yeah, just kind of a chill family.
What has football meant to you? You've played it your whole life. You're an awesome athlete. Probably one of the most athletic kids we've seen in the program in terms of the balls that you go up and grab. What has football taught you?
Well, honestly, football kind of just got me closer to all my friends and kind of taught me the importance of like sticking together and being part of a friend group and all that. So I feel like football mainly just kind of taught me just to be kind of like that and be a good person.
Well, that's fantastic. So senior year, it's probably hard to believe it's already here.
Yeah.
It'll go by quickly. What are your plans after you graduate?
I'm gonna go on a mission.
Oh, that's fantastic. When do you turn 18?
2 days.
Oh, wow.
Wednesday.
Well, happy birthday. That's fantastic. So tell me about your other hobbies and interests beyond football.
I love sports just in general. I'll play any sport. Like, I live for sports, basketball, baseball, I'll play them all. Other than that, I'm not really interested in that much.
Get on the mountain at all skiing?
Well, basketball, kind of limited to that, so yeah. I'd love to, but you know, sticking to basketball.
So tell me about some of your favorite vacation places. You guys have been in a lot of different areas.
San Diego, I actually love it. We've gone every year. It's kind of just a family tradition, and I would choose San Diego over anywhere else.
Oh, that's fantastic. So last question for you. As you've gone through high school sports and transitioned from Little League and so forth, you've probably had some disappointments and setbacks and some successes and some victories. What has that journey taught you?
Just to always keep moving forward no matter what, and just always keep your head up and keep going.
What would you tell a freshman who's just coming into the program?
Probably just to stick it out, and things may get rough, so just keep going, keep grinding.
Well, that's fantastic. Number 11, Ben Russell, you just walked 100 yards.
Hello, Morgan sports fans. I'm Tyler Quigley. I'm here with number 2, senior Jack Despain. He's a punter, a wide receiver, cornerback. You do it all. You're the jack of all trades. Let's walk 100 yards.
Let's do it.
Your senior year, what's going through your mind right now?
I don't know. It's flying by. 4 games already happened. Just, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's been good.
What have you liked so far the most about your senior season?
Winning every game, undefeated, being on top of the school.
You're wearing number 2. Why?
That's just been my family number forever.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, you seem to be representing it quite well. Good job.
Thank you.
What did you do in the off season to prepare to be undefeated so far?
A lot of 7-on-7, worked with Lincoln. Yeah, that's about it.
Okay. So you've traveled around the country quite a bit, different vacations and stuff. What's been your most favorite place?
Probably Hawaii and Bear Lake.
Okay.
Yes,
Nice.
sir.
What do you like to do in Hawaii?
Get in the ocean, get tan.
Work on your tan.
Yep.
Well, that's cool. So what, the senior year is going to fly by. What are your plans after high school?
Going on a mission. After that, gonna go into dental school.
Okay. What got you interested in that?
I don't know. I just like teeth.
You have a great smile, so I can see that.
Thank you.
Who are some of the people you look up to in the community?
My dad. I look up to Barlow.
What's one of the greatest lessons your dad has taught you?
Always go 110%, never give up.
Well, you're doing great with that.
Thank you.
It seems like you have great family support too. A lot of aunts, uncles, cousins, grandmas, and grandpas watching. What does that mean to you?
It's awesome. I love when they come watch a game and their support.
Well, that's awesome. We are so proud of you. You're having a great season. Love watching you play. You just walked 100 yards with the Morgan Sports Network.
Thank you.
Okay. Thanks, buddy.
Yep.
Welcome, Morgan sports fans. I'm Mike Despain. I'm here with Lincoln Gilson, number 5 Alive. They call him the legend and the president. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Let's walk 100 yards. So your senior season, kind of not quite halfway through. How you feeling about things?
I'm feeling pretty good. Our team's looking really good. It's crazy how fast it's going by, though.
Goes by quick. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Got a big family, lots of brothers. So that's why I like sports so much. We played all of our lives. But yeah.
You're playing with one of your brothers.
Yep.
Owen. How's that?
I love it. OG's a good kid. He pushes me to be a good player. I want to be an example for him. So it's fun to have him on the team.
It's great. What's your plans after school?
I want to serve a 2-year mission to the LDS church and then play in college somewhere.
Any schools you have in mind?
I want to go to Utah State. That's the goal.
Utah State. Here he is, ready and willing. Who's one of your role models?
I probably have to say my dad.
Why?
He just takes an interest in me, but not just in sports, but in everything I do in my life, whether it's spiritual to just being a leader.
Yeah. I've known you quite a while, since you're in 2nd grade. Good friend of Jack's.
Yep.
How have you two helped each other?
Oh, I love hanging out with Jack. I mean, it's been good to have him as a friend. Like, we push each other. We trained a lot this off season, get ready for our senior year, but it's fun to watch him succeed on the field too.
What's your pregame routine?
I don't have like a set pregame routine, but I like to listen to some music, something good to eat, usually whatever my mom has available.
What do you like to eat before a game?
Good banana.
A good banana?
Yeah.
That helps with the cramps, huh?
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about your family. You did a little bit, but you have quite a few brothers, you say.
Yep. Yeah, we got a big family, lots of brothers. One brother, Everett, just got home from a mission. Dexter's married. And then 2 brothers that are right around my age, Webby and Owen, and then Georgia. And then my mom, who kind of holds it all down, and then my dad. So.
Good old Megan.
Yep.
She's the glue, isn't she?
She is.
Yeah, it's good to have a great mom, isn't it?
It is.
Well, Lincoln, we love you. We're proud of you. It's fun watching you. One of the leaders, captains on the team, and you're just having a great season.
Thank you.
We're proud of you, and you just walked 100 yards with the Morgan Sports Network.
Sweet.
by interim head coach Taylor Bird. Make sure to go out and support your golfers, and the aim and the probably play for a championship this year. And now our girls tennis seniors. Girls tennis team will play APA tomorrow at the South Jordan Courts, going out to support them. Girls tennis team: Piper Nordstrom, Layla Harline, Devin Slua, Anaya Kangara, Lauren Foy, Sophie Lontaine, Kara Arian, Nicole Morgan, Lisa Lucero, Carmen Montoya, Debbie Cutler, Ariana Simonuzzi, Lucy Doyle, Marla Truitt, Sophia Lynn, Sabella Halakna, Ana Alvarez, and Gigi Garcia. Coached by Heather Ford. Thank you to our fall sports Soaring Eagle seniors. Now, please welcome to the field your Soaring Eagle Youth Conference football players. President of the Youth Conference Soaring Eagle organization is Mike Okiko. Scout team, led by head coach Larry Colosimo, assistant coaches Joe Colosimo, Jake Sever, Terry Laulu, and Brett Egan. The Gremlins, head coach Sean Paul Borg, assistant coaches Dylan Chenoweth, Hezbon Mizadi, Spencer Jensen, and Will Jensen. Your Pee-wees, coached by head coach Austin Davies, assisted by Jay Bob, Lorenzo Herrera, Chris Berry, Chris Burrell, and Marco Velasquez. The Mighty Mites, coached by head coach Patrick Panini, Mike Prisco, Connor Wynn, and Jeff Johnson, and Matt Wolf. And your Gridiron team, head coach Colby Whitney, assisted by Eric Anderson, Jake Johnson, and Matt Tafoiali. Your Youth Conference football players from Soaring Eagle. Thank you to the Youth Conference players and coaches for all the hard work and support you give to our organization in helping to grow our game and prepare the next generation of Soaring Eagle athletes. Ladies and gentlemen, be sure to head on down to the northwest corner of Soaring Eagle Stadium to get concessions from Miss Christina. They have a variety of drinks and snacks, Coke products. Wherever there is fun, there's always Coca-Cola. And please welcome back to the field the Trojans from Morgan High School.
I caught you right when you put licorice in your mouth. That was
It's a good halftime break.
That was fun. Well,
Nice Superman there by
the Hornet. They found the Isaac cam.
I don't think
They'll start looking for it.
I think they don't have to look too hard to find the Isaac cam, and they always find it.
Oh, they've got it dialed. They know where it is. There's snacks. Well, 28-0.
What happened in that first half? What are the stats like, Ty?
Some interesting stats in the first half. Dave, chime in on this if you want to, but let's start with the quarterback, the chef, Beck Sheffield. He was 12 of 20 for 170 yards, 1 touchdown, did throw 2 interceptions. He rushed for 37 yards. There's the chef. Let's go now to number 5, the president, Lincoln Gilson. He had 3 touchdowns in the first half, rushed for 2, both of 3 yards, had a 51-yard run. He had 70 yards rushing on 6 carries and had 71 yards receiving on 5 catches, 1 touchdown.
Wow.
Receiving.
That's a heck of a half of football for him.
Very good. Soaring Eagle running back through the little the kid teams. That's fun. Made a little tunnel for him over there.
Yeah, they had all their little league teams out on the field at halftime.
We need to add up some Drew's rushing stats real quick here. Drew Korth carried the ball 8 times for 61 yards in the first half.
That's a great half for Drew.
Yeah, he played really great in the first half. Let's see how many, a couple different receivers for the Trojans. We had, of course, Lincoln, Bowerly caught a pass.
Boston, 2, I believe.
Yeah, that's true. Boston Zach, Ben Russell. Korth was targeted once. That one was incomplete. So spreading the ball around a little bit there on the passing. I know you didn't get to hear my 100-yard interview with Jack, but
yeah, I was bummed that I didn't get to hear that.
I'll have to go back and watch the replay. I was able to get 95 yards out of him.
Yeah, it's just the 5 extra that we needed, right?
Yeah. There's been some cool plays. I think my favorite play of the game so far was Bridger's quarterback sack.
Yeah, Ostrander came off the line so fast and upfield, and that was just a great play by him.
There's Jay Diz in his sling. There's Jason I in his hoodie. No sling. He had a little shoulder stinger. Luke's had a couple. Bowerly has had a couple of been dinged up a little bit, but it's good to see him out playing.
Looks like we're zooming in on the cleats there for
Okay, what kind of shoes he got on
I have
today?
no idea.
I don't either, but our Isaac cam is all over that.
He thinks they're pretty cool, apparently.
Do you know that the Isaac cam has been double goated?
It has?
Yeah. According to the youth of America.
That's super rare in our business.
When you get double goated on the Isaac cam, you have arrived. We have our Morty cam as well down on the field, Scott Mortensen. Would like to thank the sponsors of Morgan Sports Network. We couldn't do this without their help. Brett Mills with Guild Mortgage, Dr. Daniel Hansen with Northern Utah Dermatology, Heinz Country Store and Heinz Automotive, DL Evans Bank, Bingham's Custom Meats, Earth Care Landscaping, Benjamin Brown with Cornerstone Real Estate, Wardell Brothers Construction, STF Electric, CSI Morgan High Scholarship Committee. I'll tell you a bit more about that here in a minute. Mountain Green Dental, Morty's Car Wash, Jiffy Lube, Young Power Sports Morgan, K&L Acoustic, Rydalsh Electric, Shaw Associates, Shirts to a T, Golden West Credit Union, Oakland Construction, and our football team banner sponsors, Subway, True Fruit, Ridley's, Western Sky Ranch, Young Ford, and 5 Wealth Management.
That's super awesome of all of those sponsors. I mean,
there's Isaac. There's the Isaac cam. Dave, you didn't hear me mention this, but he's been double goated. Oh, he's placed it. There he is. There's Isaac. Looking
Can he
good.
walk away from his post
He's
like
laughing. He did. He walked away.
He's just leaving it, huh?
But that's okay. When we have a second here, we'll also take a look at the upcoming schedule. We're going to bring David G. Halls in. David G. Halls.
Hey, welcome, guys. I'm here to ruin the rest of the evening. Hopefully a running clock so that you don't have to hear me commentate all night. How does that sound?
We would love to hear your commentary.
Let's take a look at this right here.
Take a look at the
Oh, no.
Want to look at the upcoming schedule?
Yeah, we could do that.
Upcoming schedule, we have next week at Ben Lomond, then home for Grantsville, then Ogden. We'll show that again here in a minute. Kick returned out to the 20. Oh, Jet Larson with the big tackle. Jet Engine, fire him up. Number 34, Jet Larson.
Nice job by Jet.
He's a Morgan Sports Network guy for our basketball.
Absolutely. I just saw on the sideline for Juan Diego, number 8, Archuleta. Looks like he might be out for the rest of the game.
Oh, darn it. Looks like we have another player limping on the sidelines from that kick.
Little update, Ledger Keel. Looks like he banged up his ankle a little bit, but hopefully not too bad.
Is he going to sit the rest of this one out, Dave?
I think so.
Okay. Hand off. Tackle by Tate Steele.
And Nick Priest.
Corbin Buckley on the carry.
Also, Crew Galbraith involved, number 26.
Second down and 9 from the 23-yard
We'll show the schedule again, but anyway, our last game is at Union on the 17th, and that is it's either Wednesday or Thursday. Can't remember.
Yeah, it's in the middle of the week.
For fall break.
Yeah.
$15 penalties in the first half, 8 for Morgan, 7 for Juan Diego. Number 9 with the carry, gets to the edge. Crew stops him, and then Mibus finishes the job.
Good run there by Rosana.
First down? Is it a first down? Close.
Rosano.
31-yard line.
Just shy of a first down.
Third short.
Bring up a third down and
See what the Trojans could do here on a 3rd and 1.
yard to go.
Same defense out for the Trojans that started the game. First down.
Roman Rosano on the carry. Down to the 34-yard line.
We show the schedule one more time again, Dave. Is that okay? So we have next week at Ben Lomond. Ben Lomond did score. They went first 3 or 4 games, did not score. They have scored. Grantsville ranked number 1 in 3A in the RPI. Morgan number 2.
Grantsville is beating Ben Lomond 35-0 at halftime.
Okay. Ogden is undefeated this season, 5-0.
And they are winning their game as well over Union.
Union, okay. Quarterback in trouble, pitches it, ball's on the ground, fumble. I don't know how the Soaring Eagle were able to get that ball. Big loss on that play. Tremendous pressure by the Trojan defense.
Ogden winning 34-0 over Union.
Okay. Did you happen to see, is it at Ogden? That doesn't matter.
I will tell you.
Ball down at the
It's at Ogden.
Okay.
7-yard line.
That's quite a journey from Ogden to Union.
It's a journey from anywhere to Union. I usually pack 3 meals when I go there.
Pass complete.
Nope.
Incomplete. Incomplete. Dropped it. Pressure there by the Trojans. Hansen.
It was a good job by Hansen to get in there and break up this pass. It looked like it was going to be completed, and Hansen just hits it away and strips it out.
3rd down from the dirt spot for Juan Diego. It's like Juan Diego getting their personnel situated here. 10 seconds on the play clock. 5, 4, Snap
And
off.
rolls
Quarterback
back.
rolls back. He's in trouble. Takes it up. Hansen almost intercepted the ball.
Had a good shot at that. Just can't come up with it, though.
There is still a slight breeze, but I don't know if that is affecting those passes or not. But
I don't think that was. I think Sam just his feet slipped out from underneath him there a little bit. Otherwise, I think he probably. Sorry, not Sam. Jake.
I did that yesterday. Lincoln Gilson, number 5 on the far hash. Hansen on the near hash. Lincoln has 2 rushing touchdowns, 1 receiving touchdown today. They kick it
Quick kick
to
because
Hansen.
it was almost blocked.
Takes a soaring eagle bounce. And then rolls. That was close.
Should he get credited with a 1-yard return on that?
It was like a cat playing with a dead mouse there.
It's risky. I don't know how we got that backspin right at the end.
Yeah.
But it did. Big Mac Sargent dancing out there. I'll have to give some props to the PA music here. They get after it.
They've done a
every
good
dead
job.
ball.
The only thing that I would suggest is maybe make it so I can actually hear you.
The speaker is right next to our ear.
When it was Poison and Bon Jovi, I didn't mind though. I always
Fourth,
like listening to them.
spinning, still not down, still going out to midfield. What a run by Core.
That stiff arm there, right there at the end. I think everyone thought he was going to be down, and he's just like, nope, I'm not done yet.
17-yard run there for Korth. He's pushing 100 yards rushing. He has 1 touchdown as well. Touchdowns have been scored by Korth and Gilson in today's game. Here's some play action. Beck steps in the pocket, tucks it and runs right up the middle.
Looked like he was looking for Lincoln on that little swing pass, and it's not there. Juan Diego covers it really well, and so
7-yard
Beck
pickup.
just says, I'm going to step up and get some positive yards.
And 3 yards to go.
Boston Zach, number 14, lines up at tight end. No, he goes out to wide receiver here.
We targeted Boston early in the game, but we haven't gone back to him yet.
No, not yet.
Need to throw one up to him right here.
Oh, they'll give it to Korth, and he'll almost get a first down, picked up 2.
Korth on the carry, tackled at the 42-yard line. He's going to be 3rd and 1.
He has 86 yards rushing. Korth does right now, according to TQ.
Well, let's get him over that 100-yard mark.
For sure. Player of the game candidate, there's no doubt. 3rd down, 1 yard to go, 8 minutes on the game clock, 17 on the play clock. Hand off to Korth, has the first down and more.
That made me a little nervous. It looked like that ball wasn't coming out of Beck's hands super easily.
Was that an RPO?
Nope.
Give me the deets on the RPO.
Well, usually you're going to roll out and you've got a receiver doing a drag route across the formation so that you can either have a pitch to your running back or you can hit that man on the drag route coming across. So
Sheffield went across the middle there, incomplete.
And you can also run it as the quarterback. So you've got every option that you really want.
By number 16, John Lewis.
Beck has some good positive rushing yards. 44 rushing yards on 5 carries for Beck tonight.
2nd and 10.
3 receivers on this near side. Sheffield looking left, going left, lobs one up to the end zone, and it is caught for a Trojan. First down and goal, almost in. What a catch there by
Russell.
Number 11, Ben Russell, down to the 2-yard line. Dang.
Down to the
35-yard pickup. Play of the game nomination. Look at that. Concentration by Russell.
Great catch.
And touchdown Trojans. Korth is 2nd of the game. PA announcer's depressed.
Another easy touchdown for Drew there. He's going to say, thanks, Ben, for that big, long catch, and I'll just walk this in.
Yeah, that was an awesome catch by Russell. Can we go back and watch that again when the dust settles after the PAT?
The thing I loved about Russell's catch too is he was aggressive. He went and found that ball, right? I mean, that's going to be incomplete unless he does what he did.
Beck threw that thing high and tight like a missionary's haircut, and it just dropped right into Russell's hands.
He goes right around the defender and makes a play on the ball.
That wasn't it. But hey, next one. Here we go. Let's see it.
Here we go.
That's high and tight. Got tripped up too.
Yep.
In the NFL, that would be
there a little bit early.
That was awesome. Can I tell you guys a little bit about Coach Barlow's record here at Morgan High? Record.
Please do.
Let's stay with it here, Dave. Can we go to the slide? This is Coach Jared Barlow. He's in his 5th season coaching at Morgan. He has a record of 43-11, an 80% win percentage. He's in the Morgan High class of 1996, played at Morgan. Won a state championship as a head coach in 2022. That season, they were 13-0, 5-0 this season, married to Christy. Children are Austin, Brock, Callie, and Savannah. Has his bachelor's from Weber, his master's from Utah State, 25 years coaching experience, 20 of those at Morgan. And he's one of my neighbors.
How impressive is that? I mean, that's
He's my neighbor.
All of the above.
and his dad is a loyal follower of the network, and we appreciate that. Kick fielded at the 19-yard line, a low liner.
Good return here. All the way out to the 44.
Tackle ultimately made by Ed Kinsey again. He's having a good game on special teams. When I saw Canyon Leonelli's gloves out there, I thought there was a flag on the play. Number 23.
He's got the yellow gloves.
Yeah, look at that. Rolling clock now. Morgan up by 35. Second half, which means the clock will not stop. We've seen any new players out on defense. Don't see any yet for the Trojans.
I don't see any yet.
Quarterback hands it off in the middle. Hit and tackled by Krug Albrecht, number 26.
And tag Rich as well.
26. Yeah, 3. Second down and 7 from the 47-yard line.
One thing
that was so impressive on your slide was the background. I mean, you could go take a picture of a football. What did you do on that?
Work my magic.
That was awesome.
My formal training's in pediatrics. Just kidding.
That's just one of your talents, right?
Yeah, I have a lot of hobbies.
That is actually true.
Buckley on the carry, tackled at the line by number 4, Owen Gilson. Third down.
That was not Owen Gilson. That was Tate Steele, the man of steel. Third down. 7 to go. Ball on the 47-yard line. Quarterback rolling back, passing across the middle, has his man, incomplete. Broken up by Miller Beardall. Fourth down.
Fourth down. 7 yards.
It looked like he tried to turn and run. A little quick there.
Yeah, the fans weren't happy with Miller's coverage there. They thought that was a little too aggressive, but I thought it was good.
I thought he let go when he heard the whistle.
I think the ball hit his hands. Miller thought he still had it.
Yeah, I just don't think Miller knew whether he had the ball or not.
Fourth down. It looks like, are they going to go for it here, Rye?
Yeah.
4th and 7. 4 down territory here. Near midfield. Quarterback rolling, looking in trouble.
Oh,
and he is sacked. Tag Rich.
Yeah.
Big tackle for loss. Turnover on downs. Trojan ball.
Great play by Tag. Gets in there super quick. Quarterback thinks he's going to be able to come back this way to that weak side, and then Tag is just right there. Nowhere for him to go.
Bridger right there as well. We have a new quarterback in for the Trojans, number 3, the Southpaw Outlaw, Cade Randall. In the backfield with him, he has number 23, Canyon Leonelli. Looks like the same offensive line is in there for the Trojans. Cade Randall's a junior, having a fantastic season. Here he is, rolling, looking, throwing to the end zone to Boston Zach, and Boston has it for a Trojan touchdown. The Southpaw Outlaw to the Hornet.
I hope that's not offensive pass interference. Looks like Boston pushed off just a little bit, but we'll see. Hopefully the
They just said the
good.
touchdown's good.
Yeah, good.
Ball was on the 35. That was a 35-yard catch. Looks like he caught it and went in. Stayed on his feet, which was nice.
Oh, the wave there at the end is what's going to get him.
We just need to save the wave for the crowd.
Yeah. Wave to me.
Touchdown's good. Well, Boston, how about Cade comes in, throws a 35-yard.
Cade drops a dime right there.
That was nice. He channels his inner Nicky Dimes.
Yeah.
His cousin.
That penalty yardage will be assessed on the following kickoff.
It's good to see the Hornet getting some action there.
Well, like I said,
second
we went
time he's been targeted.
Yeah, we went to him early in the game and then haven't come back to him yet. Then we do, and it's a great result. Touchdown.
His first catch was for 2 yards, and that one was 35-yard touchdown. Extra point attempt is up and good. Gorman. Dave's coming in. Dave Halls.
He's got something to say?
He does. He's fired up.
Yeah,
Let's
just
hear
giving some extra love to our kicker, Carter Gorman. He's doing a great job on the PATs. And want to make sure that we replay that every once in a while, too.
He got that.
The temple in the
right
background.
through the center. Look at that. The Draper Temple right there. Beautiful setting here at Juan Diego. When the turf gets a little older like this and you get at night with these lights, it almost looks like it has water on it.
Yeah.
You get that little, but it does not.
Look at that dance right there. Number 5, Lincoln Gilson.
Is he done for the day?
Yeah.
Hang on.
Oh, do you have a replay on that?
Kicking off from the 40-yard line. Correct. Kicking off from the 25-yard line.
Look at that replay.
Nice.
You don't get that on any other sports network.
The Morgan Sports Network is still the #1 sports network in Morgan. We take our talents around the globe, not just to South Beach.
No way.
One more time?
One more. Let's do it again. Oh, look at Jack was trying to get involved. Look at Miller coming in from the side.
That's right.
Miles is looking at them like, what are you guys doing? That's not how it's done. Carter had to kick from the 25-yard line. Gets it down to the 15. Good kick.
That was his best kick of the night.
Put a little extra leg on that one. Good tackle by the Trojans. Return to the 35.
Brought down at the
You guys have heard of the Isaac Cam?
Well, you said
There it is. He's been double-goated by the Morgan Sports fans. There's Isaac Buse. That's his card I made for him.
Look at that intensity on the
Some
camera
good players.
there.
That was a picture by Mike Despain there on Isaac. Isaac, we're looking at your card. You have to go back and watch the replay. The Isaac Cam. Love it.
Awesome.
Did you mark the tape on that dance move for Lincoln that we can get that up on the
I'll
ground?
send it up on Big Play Replay.
Please do. Clock rolling, 42-0 for the Trojans. Let's look and see if we have any new players in for Morgan. That was
gain of 1.
Ostrander helping up his opponent.
Tristan Nelson.
How's Tristan? Big T with the
Big
help
T
up
helps
there.
him up. Might be a
Ostrander. Hey,
good
sportsmanship award. We look for
Morty's Car Wash.
good sportsmanship for the Trojans. Abe Anderton is in at safety now for the Trojans. Honest Abe Anderton. Well, player of the game last week. Good at safety. 2nd and 9. Quarterback rolling right, throwing right.
Oh, there's
Going
holding
long.
on that play, Ty.
Broken up by Despain. In the backfield.
Yeah, you're going to see it's holding on Juan Diego. Just Saunders just gets pulled down. You can see on that replay.
I was going to mention Bracken is in the game now. Bracken Saunders.
Got also number 86, Gabe Toon in.
On the offense. On the defense.
They'll offset on those penalties.
Replay, 2nd down, 2nd and 9 from the 36-yard line.
I've stopped writing down the penalties. There's been too many.
Hey, you can't just quit your job.
Okay, what was it? Holding?
It was holding on both teams.
Oh, so they redo the down?
Yep.
Do I need to write that down?
No.
Okay, good, because I wasn't going to. 2nd and 9, clock rolling, 2:20. 3rd quarter. This is the first region game for Morgan and Juan Diego. Juan Diego did play at Manti last week. Tight matchup. 3 receivers in now for Juan Diego. They go long, and he oh my, just off the fingertips of number
Fail.
17.
Yeah, Braylon Fail almost had that, and
Let's go to the Isaac camp.
would have had a good chance for a touchdown, but just off his hands.
I thought he had that. 3rd down.
2nd down, or no, it should be 3rd, because that was a replay, or was that a replay of 1st down? Oh. There we go. They finally changed it.
Okay,
3rd down.
3rd and 9. We should have looked at our scoreboard because Braxton was all
Yeah,
over.
he doesn't mess that up. We don't have our normal amount of room, so I couldn't see our.
It is a little tight here. My
Scoreboard.
iPad is dragging you down a little bit.
Yeah. You kind of taking over my space.
Flag on the play.
Surprise.
So dead ball. Offsides on Morgan.
5-yard penalty. Will bring up a 3rd down and 4 yards to go from the 41-yard line.
Third and 4. And 1st down. One more. Almost hit the official. Abe Anderton's with a tackle there.
Rosano on the carry. Tackled at the 45.
Rosano on that carry for Juan Diego. That's a good gain for him.
Hey, number 17, the caveman, Brody Peterson is in the game for the Trojans. He's out at corner on the far side. Number 17 is guarding number 17. Bowerly in at safety.
Along with Anderton.
Line looks same. Linebackers, we have Mybus and Galbraith. Oh, tackle for loss right there. Who had that tackle, right?
That was
no gain on the play.
Tate Steele, and also it looks like Tristan Nelson were in there for that
Priest,
tackle.
maybe a little bit to go. 2nd down. That probably will be the last play of the quarter. Clock rolling here. We'll take a break at the quarter. There's end of the 3rd quarter. Morgan 42, Juan Diego 0. Be right back.
Hi, I'm Brian Haddock, owner of Shirts to a T. At Shirts to a T, we offer a lot of services, mostly printing on t-shirts, but we also do embroidery, bags, water bottles, and numbers on jerseys and apparel decorations. Yeah, everything's done here in-house. We have the storefront here in Morgan. We have a bunch of equipment. We do embroidery. We have people that run the screen printing machines, the heat presses. We run the artwork and the printers here. If you're looking for a customized apparel item, we can help you.
We are located on State Street in Morgan, and also call us 801-829-3337 or send us an email.
Bradley Walters, the captain, Morgan High Football 2024, number 76, protecting the chef.
Check out those socks.
Oh, we can't get it. We'll come back to it. Special issue Morgan Sports Network socks.
I'll show you a special issue Morgan Sports Network t-shirt after this play that was almost intercepted by the Trojans.
It hit him right in the chest.
He was not expecting
Well, he
that.
couldn't see it because Abe dives right in front of him.
Oh, Miller's mad.
Yeah. If Abe isn't making sure that Miller can't see that, it's going to be right in his hands.
Because all I can say about this one is don't mess with the Hornet or you're going to get stung. Look at his t-shirt, Dave. MSN sleeve, the Hornet, Boston Zach.
Well, your sweatshirts at homecoming last week were a hit. If you want one of those, we're going to have another.
We did order a bunch more. The MHS sweatshirts, the cream color with the maroon letters, block letters on the front. There's a pass across the middle. That was incomplete. Dangerous
Big
pass.
hit by Bowerly and Anderton right there.
Anderton helping up the man.
Fourth down and 10 yards to go.
Here's the Guardians protecting the chef. Max Mueller, Gabe Whiting, Max Sargent, Bradley Walters, and Ryler Hales.
Man, you've been busy this week. That's a lot of slides.
The Guardians. Missing Keel in there, but he's also protects the chef very well. He is the Guardian. Ledger Keel. Flag. Came in high from the sideline. Pass. Incomplete.
Good job by Nick Priest there to hold up to and not get the late hit.
False start on the offense. Declined. That was a fourth down. I wasn't even paying attention to the downs. I was thinking about the Guardians.
Yeah.
From the 45-yard line.
Trojans take over on the 45-yard line. Who do we have in there?
You got Cade at quarterback.
Bowerly at receiver.
Still have Russell, Bowerly, Hurd. On the far side, it looks like Zach.
Watch Leonelli on this play, number 23. He's with Randall in the backfield. Pass to the sideline. Oh. Was that an incomplete pass or?
They're going to call it. They're going to call it a catch and then a fumble out of bounds. So it's going to be for a loss of about 5.
Out of bounds at the 41-yard line. Loss of 4. Second down and 14
okay.
From the 41.
Second down, ball on the 41-yard line. Here's Leonelli. Up the middle. Positive yardage there for Canyon.
Good run.
6-yard gain for Leonelli, his first run of the game.
By number 23, Canyon Leonelli.
Great block there by Max Sargent to open up that hole for Leonelli.
8 yards to go.
Third down. Cade looking, going long.
Oh,
has
yes.
A man, has him. And that is a Trojan touchdown. Jack Hurd. Was that Russell? Oh, Ben Russell. Sorry. Gosh, dang it.
It was your guy to watch.
I'm still watching. Sorry.
When you do
I
watch
saw
this,
one. Okay?
When you do watch this replay, you're gonna love the patience that Cade shows here in the pocket. Cade's looking, no one's open. Instead of panicking and taking off, he sticks in there and then just launches it to Russell. right over the hand of number 5. And then the stiff arm gets him in the end zone.
Unsportsmanlike conduct on the offense.
Well, that was a 59-yard touchdown pass.
Oh, wow.
Penalty yardage.
And an unsportsmanlike conduct on the Trojans.
Which will be assessed on the kickoff.
On to attempt the THE number 39, Carter Gorham.
Carter Gorham.
Carter's long snapper, number 29, Ryler Jordan.
Ryler Jorgensen doing the long snapping duties.
Priest coming in late to be on the line.
Is the holder. You're going to replay that kick, Dave? No? Here's the catch. This is the Isaac count. He threw that ball so far in the air.
Oh, yeah.
What
And hits him
concentration
right in stride.
by Russell. The player to watch. Touchdown.
Another good
59
play for the
yards.
Trojans.
Kate's come in and thrown the ball 3 times, 3 receptions, 2 touchdowns.
There's Ledger, shoeless, on one foot.
Yeah, Scott Mortensen on our side, one of our sideline cams, the Morty cam, said that Ledger had his shoe off after he came out of the locker room, even though he has his ankle taped. Look, Kate's telling him about the play.
He's like, hey, did you see that?
Did you see what I just did?
You weren't even there blocking for me, and I still did it.
You want to see what our booth looks like at Morgan High from last week? There we are.
Is my finger up my nose?
I think Dave's finger is on the side of his nose.
Okay.
That's a scratch.
All right.
Well, that is normal, just perplexed.
Yeah, I'm sure you're trying to figure out what all those buttons do.
No, I'm trying to think about. I wish we had more mega gigs on our internet in
That's
high
true.
school.
How are the gigs here?
Been buttery smooth so far.
Butter. Gorham again is going to have to put some extra leg into this one. He's kicking from the 25-yard line. The clock just started. Did you see this score coming your way, Rye?
I thought the Trojans would do really well tonight, but I was super impressed with the defense. I thought maybe we'd have a little bit tougher time with some of the Juan Diego running plays, but we haven't. They've done great.
That was heard with a tackle. He has a cramp.
Noah Yeager.
Chase Allen helping him out, doing some good sportsmanship there.
Official timeout for an injured player.
Hey, there's Big T. You know who I've been impressed with on the special teams today? Ed Kinsey.
Yeah, he's played great on special teams. He's gotten down there and made a couple of tackles. And Jet Larson, too.
Oh, Jet. Yeah, Jet had that great tackle. Dave, do we have time to look at this other picture of our booth from, it's our view from the Morgan High booth? All those screens that Dave has lined up for us.
That is a beautiful picture of Friday Night Lights.
That's Michael Lucius Despain took that pic.
Well, we're always happy when Mike contributes something.
Oh, wow. That is going to cost you big time. Drop that. Do you have the drop button?
I don't have a drop button. I do have a instant replay, however. Let's do it again. Mike.
He said he'd give me a ride home tonight.
Mike, he meant no harm.
Player is number 1, Jack Hurd.
I just haven't had the chance to give Mike a hard time because it's been a long time since we've done a broadcast together.
Oh, it's coming. Girls basketball
Yeah.
be here soon.
We actually did one the other night together, volleyball.
Oh, yeah.
When Chelsea was out of town.
Some new players in for the Trojans. Number 52, Foster Ostrander. Number 48, Kale Edgington. Number 12, Chase Allen. Who else do we have out there? Who's back at safety?
Abe Anderton and Bolton.
Oh, is that number 20? Bolton Dickman.
Yep.
Sydenham comes in as well.
Last second. Handoff at the middle.
Good job by Allen to get ankle there and hold on and make the tackle.
Number 86, Gabe Toon, also in for the Trojans. Who's one of our players of the
Did you
game?
say
in the JV
Edgington
game.
as well?
Yeah, number 48,
Yeah,
Kale Edgington. Ryler Jorgensen in now at corner, replacing Miller Beardall.
Spends that 13.
Yeah, Spence is in. Second down. You mentioned those sweatshirts we have for sale, Ryan. Here's a flag. We have some extracurricular happening. It's another flag, Ian.
8-yard line.
Let's see if any hats come off. All the flags are on the field. There's a lot of handkerchiefs down.
Yes, there is.
So let's talk about this instead.
Yeah, let's talk about something positive. Look at these MHS sweatshirts that we have for sale. We'll have those at the JV game this week at Morgan High, the
Call
JV and
that
freshman game.
the Ty Quickly special.
That's right. They were extremely popular.
I picked them up.
When you come to order them,
yeah, we're
just
selling
call,
them for
hey,
$50.
I like the special.
Because of the demand, however, we've had to increase the price to $400.
Oh,
If you buy 400, you're getting a lot of.
demand pricing.
That's right.
I didn't see what the calls were. It was something
Several
that
on
was declined,
Sportsmanlike, I guess.
offsetting or something. Let's talk about sweatshirts. Want to see a historic photo?
Oh yeah.
Let's do that.
This is the 1995 varsity team. There's a timeout as well. That features number 8, Coach Jared Barlow, Ryan Galbraith, Crew's dad, Cade Erickson, Jace Sargent, Zach's dad from last year, and number 2, Ryan Randall, the Southpaw Outlaws dad. 1995 varsity team, Morgan High.
You know, with that black and white, it looks more like the 1955 varsity team. That's awesome.
You want me to take you back in time a little further?
Yes.
Let's have some fun.
Oh, here
hurry,
we go.
Dave, go.
This is where it's at, guys.
Right here. Look at that. The SBOs featuring MSN executive Ryan J. Turner.
That's a great looking group right
What
there.
year?
It is. Look at that clean haircut,
1995,
too.
96. Who are the other friends you have in there?
That would be 1996.
Right.
1990.
Because I graduated in 95.
Okay.
So 94, 95
Yeah.
SBOs.
Yeah, there you go.
All right, so who's in the photo with you?
You have Ryan Cregan is the president. He's right there on the lower left. Lacey Pence is right there in the middle. She was advertising. I was the vice president on the right. Above me is Chris Spencer. In the middle is Sarah Mehmet. And in the top left is Tyler McConville.
That's awesome. Good job to remember that. I was also a vice president of the senior class at American Fork High School, class of 1991.
Really?
They wouldn't let me run for president. That was too much responsibility. They were like, you go ahead and plan assemblies. That's what you're good at.
Oh boy, another handkerchief.
All right, well, let's fine. We got more content
Here
here.
we go.
Ready?
So this piece you're seeing on the screen now is what the most valuable player for our JV and freshman teams get after each game from
Nice.
Morgan Sports Network. A little bling. That's enough of that.
If you don't win one, can you get one on Amazon?
No. Those are handcrafted, one at a time. I'd like to give a shout out to the Morgan High boys golf team. I'm going to find you a picture that you're going to like. They set a school record this week at Oker Hills, shooting a total combined score of 283, which is a school record.
Wow.
Took first place.
Do you know what the previous record was?
I think it was 287.
And their score was what?
283.
Nice.
So bettered it by 4 strokes.
It's amazing.
Led by senior Lance Loughton. He's my partner in the red, white, blue tournament at Round Valley. Oh my. Quarterback throws it up and incomplete.
Well, that's because Spence was coming bearing down on him from the backside. Watch this.
That was scary.
I was like, he is going to destroy him.
Look at number 9 did some good protection there.
Yeah. Number 52 in there as well for the Trojans. That's Foster Ostrander.
We have some new players out for the Trojans. That's number 29, Ryler Jorgensen, senior long snapper. Second 10.
Hand off up the middle, stuffed by the
There we
Trojans.
go. You want to see Tate Steele, the man of steel?
Yeah.
There you go.
Forward to this all night. Here we go.
There he is.
Roman Rosano on the carry.
Nice.
That's a TQ design.
Look at that
Steel.
shadow. I love that.
Man of steel.
How long did it take you to get the lighting just right
Honestly.
so that it showed a Superman silhouette?
We met many different times down in Ogden.
What is this program that you're doing all of this in?
Don't worry
I
about it,
can't.
right?
I can't. Yeah, just
Because I mean,
just start pronouncing some.
I
of
didn't
these
know that
names.
you took a master class in it because that is impressive. Canva, is that what it's called, or
Yeah.
whatever?
That is correct.
They don't sponsor us. Let's see
Runner
anything about-
driven.
Oh.
Runner driven out of bounds by Noah Birkland, number 85, and Ed Kinsey also.
Brings up a 4th down.
6.5 minutes to go. Don't forget, Ryan, at the conclusion of today's game, we'll choose a Heinz Player of the Game, our Bingham's Custom Meat Play of the Game, Morty's Car Wash Clean Play Sportsmanship Award. We'll have an Alpha Award, and any others you feel like.
We're gonna have to start talking about some of those.
All right,
We
the
got some work
clock-
to do.
The clock is rolling. Fourth down. 6 to go. New quarterback, number 1, keeps it. Chased by Spence. And not enough to get a first down. That'll be a turnover on downs.
Gain of 1. Tackled at 28-yard line. Turnover on down.
Clock is stopped.
Got Eli Mortensen here on offense,
Number 2, Eli Morton. Yes, freshman.
and also
So does the clock stop on
Thurston
Must
on
on
change of
the-
possession.
Yeah,
They
it-
do
it
stop
is.
it. Okay.
Morgan will take over on the 30. No, on the 28-yard line. Number 16, George Thurston in as well. He's a freshman. Had a touchdown last week. His first varsity touchdown. Hand off to Leonelli. Spins forward for 8.
Noah Bernardo on the line, opening up that hole.
Oh, nice.
Number 23, Canyon Leonelli.
Kickstart My Heart by Motley Crue. Yes.
Ryan is pumped. You call this next play, Ryan. You're on fire. 2nd and 2. So our next broadcast will be the JV game on Thursday at Morgan. And then, Dave, you can come in and tell about that bonus freshman game that was added.
Cade with the pass here outside to Thurston.
Yeah, so this week be fun for the freshmen. They're playing Rigby. Rigby's coming down from Idaho to match up. And from what I understand, what I've heard on very good advice is that they are a high-quality team, and it should be a fun one for our freshmen.
Awesome.
First down there for Thurston on that catch.
Trips on the near side pass. Complete to Eli Mortensen. Has some blockers. He's out to the 50. Down to the 40. Won't go down. Down to the 35-yard line. Big pickup. 25-yard pickup there for the Trojans.
McKinley there, number 11 on the tackle.
First and 10 Trojans from the 41-yard line.
36-yard line here for the Trojans. Cade Randall gives it to King George. By the way, I'll be posting a nickname guide on our social media this week.
How many chapters is it?
So far, I'm up to 3. And I also have a historical nickname guide, including the Muley Bear, Nicky Dimes, and others. Shifty.
Second and 8 from the 34-yard line.
And there will be a quiz, huh?
I'm going to quiz you for sure. Second down. 4 minutes remaining. Handoff this time to Edgington. Number 61, for the Trojans is in the game. That's Quade Mibus, Carter's brother. Looks like we had a fumble there and a turnover. Juan Diego ball. Didn't see that happening.
Fumble forced on the play. Recovered by number 9, Roman Rosado.
Looks like he's cramping as well.
Turnover, Soaring Eagle.
See if we can see that again here.
First and 10, Juan Diego from the 32-yard line.
I don't think we can see where it popped out.
It looked like right when he got turned, it was starting to come out right there.
Gives this Trojan defense another chance to show what they are made of here. 3:18 to go, 49-0. 3A region game.
Keeper here by the quarterback.
New quarterback, right? Number 1.
Number 11.
Oh, he's 11. He had the edge there. I am having a problem today with number 1 and number 11.
That's McKinley.
3-yard line.
We had a texter text into the text line.
Okay.
They want to see if you can remember what Zach Barron's nickname was back in the day.
Okay. What year are we talking here?
That would be, that's probably 5 years ago.
It's a tough one. But whoever is giving you that information, I need that for my guide.
Yes, you do.
Paige McKinley.
I'll tell him, hey, we want to double check your research, so you tell us what you think it is.
I'll tell you what, I have no idea. I don't know. I'm drawing a blank. I am. Because all I'm thinking about is the Muley Bear.
Yeah.
Of course, GT. Do a good turn daily. Gavin Turner. I'll tell you what you could count on in the 2022 state championship season. Despain to Turner for a touchdown.
It was a fun season, that's for sure.
Had such good hands. He was a hunter as well.
Yeah.
Did he like that?
Yeah, I think he liked. I think he loved kicking too until he got hurt. And they said, well, that's the end of you kicking because you need to run routes. Pull the muscle there.
Tackle made by a bunch of different Morgan players, including
gain of 2.
number 52, Foster Ostrander, on the bottom of that pile. We need to get serious about our awards, Ryan.
7-yard line.
Yeah, we do.
And it's another Soaring Eagle first down.
We're almost to a minute, so we'll make some nominations for our player of the game.
My nomination for player of the game, to do that much damage in the first half, is Lincoln Gilson. I mean, 3 touchdowns, almost 100 yards rushing, almost 100 yards receiving. Definitely vote for that for me. I think the play of the game for me, I would like to nominate Russell on his touchdown catch.
Let's just sign, seal, and deliver that.
Okay.
Is that okay?
Let's do it.
Bingham's Bacon
On
Bomb
your
play of the game.
Alpha Award, I loved Ostrander's first big sack.
So good.
I loved that. I also loved the block out there on that screen pass by Whiting, looking for somebody to block, and no Juan Diego player wanted to get blocked by him. I also would nominate Tristan Nelson for the Sportsmanship Award tonight for helping up a couple of players.
Great. We have an injured player on the field, unfortunately.
How many more awards do I have to nominate?
No, that's good. What about any sportsmanship award? Anyone you'd like to nominate for that?
That's the one I just did.
Oh, sorry.
That was Tristan.
Tristan. Okay. Yeah, for helping up. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
Does he have a car?
Does he have a car?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Well, is it dirty?
Absolutely.
Then he needs to go to Morty's.
Well, I just think that we don't want his dad using it. We want to make sure that Tristan actually gets that.
Can we get a commitment from President Russell? Do not use this gift card that Tristan is going to get for his Sportsmanship Award. He's going to take that to Morty's Car Wash. Dave, did you want to chime in on any of this?
I think there's some great nominations. I think you could look around and find a lot of boys who would win awards, and I think that the team played tough. I think that this score actually is a bigger deficit for Juan Diego than I would have expected.
Me too.
Honestly. And actually, I think the first half, I think they you could see that they got worn down a little bit in the third quarter when we started to pull away.
They don't have a lot of subs. They don't, obviously not as deep as the Trojans, so it's a little more difficult for some of their guys because they're playing both ways the whole game.
Unfortunate, there's a flag on the play as well. Kinley is up and walking off on his own power.
Our cheerleaders.
Does not have his helmet. See what the flag is. Holding declined. This will be the final. The clock is rolling. I don't think we'll have another play here. I'd like to nominate Drew Korth as the player of the game. Had a couple of really great runs.
He doubled his touchdown production for the year tonight.
Yeah, and you know what I love about Korth is he just continues to show his resilience on the yards after initial contact, the spin, the athleticism, the strength. He's not the biggest running back that you'll see in 3A, but he's one of the toughest and one of the most agile. I thought he did excellent tonight.
I'd absolutely buy into that.
Can we sign, seal, and deliver Drew Korth as the Heinz Country Store, Heinz Automotive player of the game?
Yes, let's do it.
He had, according to my notes, 88 yards rushing, 1 touchdown, and just quite great.
I thought he had 2 touchdowns.
Did he have 2? Probably did.
Because Russell's catch right here at the 2-yard line.
He popped in. Yes,
he finished Russell's.
Yes, he had 2 touchdowns. So.
Russell's big catch turned into Korth's punch.
Big day.
Yeah,
and Russell's getting bacon bomb.
Love that bacon.
Meat wrapped in bacon. Can't beat that. And the Heinz Award is a $25 gift card to Heinz Country Store and some Heinz swag. Our Alpha Award is a gift card for some ice cream at a local establishment. There's the coaches talking and having words.
You don't get
positive.
that kind of camera work anywhere else except here on the Morgan Sports Network.
Best sports network in Morgan. I think we need to stay live here to watch the teams.
That's my camera 4. The boys were dancing. Lost camera 3. The boys were dancing like you
would.
Wouldn't
Batteries
believe.
Just go out. Do we need to go and talk about everyone that's helped us so far in football this season?
I'm sorry that I didn't get to dance to you guys. The batteries died on the.
You guys can tell me who I missed here, but here are the people who have helped us so far this football season. I'm Tyler Quigley.
Are these in alphabetical order?
No, they're in
Starting
order.
with Tyler
they're
Quigley?
in the order of the most important. I'm just kidding. They're not at all. I don't know what order they're in, but I'm there. Mike Despain, David Halls, Ryan Turner, Katie Zack helps us with our social media. Ben Brown, pitchers. Chanel Turner helps us behind the scenes. Daniel Moudreau, statistician extraordinaire. Isaac Buse has the Isaac Cam. Scott Mortensen, the Morty Cam. Drew Turner, John Haywood, Sam Halls, Samtastic, Braxton Croxford, Jay Sanson, PJ Williams. Watch the post-game interviews by Lincoln Olson, Allie Larson, Tiana Brown, Remy Whitney, and CJ, everybody.
CJ Murray, everybody work. And
yes,
Blair Erickson, Davis Erickson. Let's not forget them.
Yes.
Blair's been helping us out with the interviews for
you.
cross country and mountain bike team, and also Davis has been doing some production work for us for our volleyball.
I knew I would forget those, but thank you for everyone.
There's a little space right below CJ. You can go fill
I'll
this in
add that.
when you get home.
I will. A lot of people though behind the scenes making this happen.
They really are.
Oh, I should give a shout out to our 175 yards of cords that we have in the box. Look at the moon coming up over the mountains there.
Oh, that's beautiful.
We get a shot of that, maybe.
Cameras are back. Well, one of them's back. Let's see if Isaac or Scott hears us and gets that moon shot for us. Let's see. They're taking videos of our coaching staff there.
Jay Dizzle.
Where's Jake? Oh no, that's Isaac down there because Scott's tearing down.
Shout out to Cade Russell. Cade Randall. He was 5 for 5 and 2 touchdowns.
That's fantastic.
And well over 100 yards passing. Not bad in a couple plays.
Should we see if we can out-survive our viewers? Just stay on broadcast until the last viewer drops.
Sure.
Like chicken.
How many do you have online now? Dude?
We've got 3.
Oh,
We're gonna outlast
Shutting it down.
One of them's yours, so.
yeah, one of them's me. We'll be here all night. Are we going to call it here?
Yeah, let's call it. So for all of us at the Morgan Sports Network, thank you for watching. I was the announcer of the game. Good night, everyone.